Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Amateur Hour Sports for today's live stream as the Raptors, we're here for a watch party, are taking on the Boston Celtics back at home for today's game. And my goodness, does this team need to bounce back in some capacity? It was I'll be honest here. I was box score surfing. I had a Thanksgiving dinner to attend on the Sunday in which the game was played. So all I saw was, down 69-37 at half. In the end, they make it I believe it was a 4-point game. Ended up losing by 115 to 111, if I'm not mistaken. It's tough for me to look at these games and, look at the final score and say, oh, well, good fight back and stuff. Like, it's just so, we're just so used to the Raptors doing this, where they play so poorly to start the game that it's too late for them to come back, even when the comeback is pretty good. And like, oh, wow, they made it close. I mean, look, I'd rather they try and fight back. I'd rather they, look good and come out with a different demeanor in the second half. That's commendable. But I've seen this movie way too many times where the Raptors just slump out the gate. Like, you just can't have that. And the Celtics are missing 7 of their top 8 guys. Like, seriously. I know it's preseason, but it's just alarming that, we had that issue so many times last season, and it's still an issue this season. That's where I have the issue with this one. So, we'll see in the end what goes down today. Opportunity potentially to bounce back against a better version of this Boston Celtics team. But I don't care if they lose. I just want to see proper basketball. I didn't watch last game, so I don't really know how bad it was. It just seemed like the Raptors defense was getting cooked. I saw some, I'll call it criticism for the lack of a better term, but people were criticizing Grady Dick's defense, not in a negative way, but in a way it's like, oof, if he's going to start, this definitely has to improve. Scotty Barnes got called out a little bit by the fan base saying, he's got to be more aggressive. He's got to do more, and he did in the second half. But, we keep saying the Raptors need to do this for 48 minutes, and we just haven't seen that enough this season. I'm going to fire out a quick tweet to get some promo in. How's everybody doing? Let me know you're here by putting something in the chat, and I'll say what's up. Join me live for tonight's Raptors game. How was your Thanksgiving weekend? Happy Thanksgiving to those in Canada. Hope you had a good weekend if you're not in Canada and didn't celebrate Thanksgiving. I certainly did, which is why I missed the last game. Good time. 3 different Thanksgiving dinners, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The Sunday dinner was not turkey, so that was good. At least I didn't have turkey 3 days in a row. But, just checking in on you guys. How y'all doing? How's everything been? What did you think of I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. What did you guys think of the Raptors game on Sunday in the what probably should have been a blowout to the Celtics? In the end, it wasn't. What did you guys make of that game? What did you see? What do I need to be alerted to? Let me know all of your thoughts. We got in the chat today, we got Grogan joining us. We got Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. We have Luvac Gregory, by the way, one of our members and has been for over 6 months. Appreciate that, Gregory. Appreciate that a lot. Winter One joining. Been here for many of our streams. We have S. Antonio as well. Is it just San Antonio? Every L's a W. People are not understanding the quality of this year's draft. The last thing we want to do is win. Top 5, 10 pick this year can change our trajectory for the next 10 to 15 years. I'm with you, but I think out the gate, it'd be a bit of a waste not to try and win games. But perhaps the coach will help us out if you want to lose a lot of games. We'll see. Do you think Scotty personal life might impact on-court game? I don't think so. I feel like there's other players who've gone through a lot, and it hasn't affected their game. I guess we'll just have to see as the season goes on if that's an effect. We also have to remember he's recently coming off of a hand injury. That's not going to be easy just to all of a sudden recover from. So we'll just have to see a little bit. I feel like I'm off center here. Let me move across here. We'll just have to wait and see for Scotty Barnes what goes down. That's how I feel. All right. Also, another question that is in the chat. So I'm working on merch. We're definitely very far along the process now. I'm probably gonna order the merch. So if you guys don't know, you got to know merch is on the way. I'm gonna be releasing some merch very, very soon. I'll probably mention it a couple times today. I want to put the orders in tomorrow, if not the day after that. T-shirts have been finalized. The design's been finalized. I've picked the where it's going to be produced. I'm going to have all of the items on hand. I realize this is in the frame. I'll just put it on. I'm going to have all of the items on hand. So everything, I'm going to get everything shipped to me. And then when it comes time for anybody who does feel so inclined to grab some merch for themselves, I'm going to send out the merch personally to you. If you're close enough, I can probably just deliver it myself, or if you want to cut down on shipping costs, I can also meet with you at like Union Station or something if you're in Toronto, or I don't know, if you're in the GTA, you can probably get a bus to Union Station. You can decide for yourself if it's worth it to do that price-wise, because shipping for the product's probably going to come to around $15 for each order. Unless if you order like a ton of stuff, then we can coordinate something. But if you're ordering one item, 1 to like 5, 6, 7 items, we could probably just do it in one shipment for around $15. But if you want to cut down on that, I could deliver it in Toronto. Basically, if it's in biking distance, I'd say biking distance is, I don't mind a workout. If it's less than half an hour, yeah, whatever. I'll hand deliver it. You'll save on shipping. I'll probably charge $5 for that instead, because it is my time as well. But the price of the items, I'm really trying to keep margins razor thin. I'm not in this really to be profitable. I'm in this just to help strengthen the community, help do something fun for the community. And the shirts look awesome. I'm telling you, the design looks great. For the hat, this is where I have the question in mind. So the hats, it's going to be pretty simple logo on the front. Nothing crazy about it. It's going to be a dad cap style, so unstructured, kind of like this. This is corduroy. It won't be corduroy, but unstructured. It won't be like high up. So that's the style that I typically go with. It will have a buckle like this on the back. So it's adjustable. One size will fit most. It'll fit my gargantuan head. I have a massive head. It will very, very likely fit yours as well. The question will be, would you guys, if anybody's interested in merch, please vote in the poll. So I'm toying with what kind of hat to release. So we can just do the logo on the front, black hat, white logo, and then a white hat, black logo. But I also have a bit of a theme going on for a potential side panel design that goes with the shirt. So we can add the logo here, and then a small design on the side to go with it. If you guys want the small design side, so I don't have enough upfront feasibility to just order all of this and you can choose it. Basically, it's one or the other. I would very much like to do the design with the side panel just to add a little bit more uniqueness to the product to go with the shirt as well. If we do the side design with the logo and you guys are willing to go to $50 for the hat, that is something we can do. If not, you feel like, $50 is too much for a hat, somebody don't want, we could also just go with the standard logo in the front. That's also going to look great. That'll come out to $40. The shirts are going to be, it looks like we're going to land at around $35 as the price we can do for that. So, that's factoring in the price price of the clothing, the price to get this stuff made, and then all the other costs that go with it, packing, boxes, packing, miscellaneous costs along the way. Also, I'm going to add in some stickers I'm going to add in a sticker to the order as well, an sticker that goes with it. We'll have those for sale as well, but if you buy some merch, you'll just get a sticker with your order. That's no problem. So all of that into consideration, that's what we're going to go to. So, yeah, you could always, definitely, like, I feel like some people will be on the less is more approach. They just want something simple. They don't want the logo on the side. Some people may prefer something to go, a little bit, make the design a little bit more unique. So, up to you guys. I'll leave it up to you. I personally would like to add on something unique to the design to go on the side, to also go with the theme of the merch, to go with the shirt. There's going to be a shirt. There's going to be A white shirt, there's going to be a black and a white hat. So there's going to be 3 different items available. If things go well, we can certainly, add on to stock. We can certainly do a black shirt as well. But just to kind of test the waters, we're going to go with white shirt, black hat, white hat from the start. Again, vote in the poll. I'll probably follow what the poll says. I personally would like to go with the side design. Honestly, like it's more beneficial to me financially to not have that, because I'm able to better distribute the margin on that. But it's something I feel more comfortable with for prices. But I kind of want it just because I think it looks good. So you guys make the decision. The poll is there. Enough on the merch there. But it'll be either $50 or $40. You get a bit extra if you go to 10. I would love to just have everything available, but it's just not feasible for me to do that. So I don't want to fork up too much up front. I'm pushing my boundaries as it is. All right, guys, enough on that. I'll probably bring that up like halfway through the stream to just see what more people think. But that's the situation there. On to the game for today. What's going on for the Raptors? I haven't actually had a look at who's going to be in and out for the Raptors today. I imagine it's going to be pretty similar to what we had in the previous game. I don't imagine we will see Emmanuel quickly back. RJ Barrett, as we know, is already out for the rest of playoffs. So Kelly Olynyk will stay out for this one. Garrett Temple will also stay out. RJ Barrett, Jacoby Walter, and Bruce Brown still not available. So we do have Scotty Barnes. It'll be the same starters as the previous game for the Raptors, which we need to see a better start. We need to see a better start. I'm going to find, hopefully, the box score from the previous game. Yeah, here it is. So I'll say what I've seen and what I've heard as well, because I have watched a couple games. I missed the one game. I only streamed the one, but I watched 2 of them. So just kind of going through here. So again, I don't like, you make up 20 points in the fourth quarter. The Celtics were already down to a pretty G League-ish lineup, with all due respect. Like, Kate's a G League type player. Hauser's obviously an NBA guy, as is Pritchard. But Lonnie Walker's kind of on the cusp of that. Jordan Walsh is more of a G League guy, honestly. And then you go to the bench, and it's like, yeah, this is more of a G League team. And they beat the Raptors handily. And they only really faltered later on when more of the bench guys came in, and the Raptors picked it up a little bit. But for Barnes, his demeanor needs to be better. Minus 27 for a player of his caliber against a team of this caliber is pretty inexcusable, honestly. So I'd like to see that improve. David Mitchell, we just got to see more offense out of him. I know he's a good defender. I know he's distributing well. We got to see a little bit more in the way of offensive production, in my opinion. Abaji's just got to do more. Every time he's got a great opportunity to show his stuff against weaker competition, in theory, he doesn't. Unfortunately, Grady Dick was inefficient. I also saw, he hit 5 of 10 threes, but he was 1 of 8 from 2 and got bullied on defense from what I saw. So hopefully some improved defense from him today. Boucher's look good. Hopefully that keeps going. From what I saw, Bruno Fernando does not look good, unfortunately. Uphill battle to make the roster, it seems. And another guy I want to touch on here, Jonathan Bobo. I noticed it in the second game against the Wizards, and people were mentioning it in the Celtics game. When he gets in the paint, he just doesn't really know what to do. I kind of word it rudely. I think Will Liu on Twitter worded it like he doesn't have a plan when he gets in the paint. That's probably a nicer way to put it. I just think he doesn't know what to do. He gets there and kind of freezes and oh shit. And then he kind of gets nervous and seems to make a poor decision. So decision apparently was better second half. We'll see if it improves for today's game. That's something to keep an eye on, because rotation spots are certainly available here. We'll see. I just hope for a better performance, and I hope for a promising one at the very least, because it's 2 in a row that were pretty ugly, honestly, for the Raptors. So we shall see. Scotty Barnes, yeah, definitely number 1 guy. So he's got to start playing like it a little bit more. One thing, as much as I would love you guys to drop a like on the stream if you're enjoying, subscribe if you're new. Also, reminder, please make sure you're in the Discord. Good community of Raptors fans. Want to get it fired up again for the season here. I will put the permanent link in the chat. If you want to join the Discord, there's the link to do so. Please get yourself joined in on the Discord. And I don't think you will regret it if you do join. We'll have some information regarding merch coming through there. Just general discussion and updates on streams will be posted in there alongside Twitter. So there will be updates when I'm not streaming, because there will be some occasions this season where it just won't be able to happen. All right, let's go through the chat a little bit here. Winner One says, "This is my first time seeing you finally wearing this type of jersey. You like the black one? I've worn it a few times. I do like it. It's the Grady Dick jersey I have, the extra large black Dick jersey. It's pretty nice. I don't usually wear it with the black undershirt, but I think it looks pretty clean like this. Yeah, glad you like it. We talked about every L's W. I'd like to see some wins out the gate, as I mentioned here. Eddie Entelbucher, I hope I said that right, has joined and says Raps about to get blasted. Well, they are 8.5-point underdogs. I just don't want to get embarrassed. Like, I don't want to have to grind. Oh, that's 9.5-point spread now. Yeesh, after the Celtics lineups come out. I just don't want to feel like I want to turn the game off at halftime. Like, if I watched the last game, the Raptors were down 69-37 at the half, I probably would have struggled to make it through all four quarters, quite honestly. I would have stuck around just to see if they responded well. But again, we will see. Amazing Thanksgiving video. I had some really good Thanksgiving food over the weekend. Very, very thankful for that, and very thankful to spend some time with the family. It was awesome. Really good weekend. I was at home with my parents on the weekend as well. I talked about Scotty's personal life. We need Ace Bailey in Toronto. Is that draft class? Listen, Ace Bailey. Well, I don't think it's this guy. Probably not this guy. Maybe it's this guy. Arias Bailey. His nickname's Ace Bailey. Why is his nickname Ace? Shouldn't it be Air Bailey? I mean, that just kind of writes itself. Apparently, upcoming draft class. Personally, where's the chat? Oh, there it is. Personally, I got a lot going on. Ask me about the draft in March or April. I just don't know any of the prospects unless it's Cooper Flag, of course. Talked about the merch again. In the merch, please let me know in the poll your thoughts on merch. What you would prefer? Simple hat, $40. A little bit extra design for $50. I won't be hurt either way. It's good to know this. I'm putting up the money up front to get all this stuff, so it'd be great to have a better idea of what people are interested in, and we will. I'll happily oblige to that. MK said I just got the purple, black Dick jersey. It's so nice. Purple with the black back. So the new one that came out. That how is it in person? MK. That's awesome. I'm definitely going to get one at some point. Not right now because I'm about to fork over. But I'm actually. It's been a pretty rough month for me. I'm gonna be. Listen. I'm not here complaining. I'm getting the merch set up, so the upfront cost for that need to sink in, and hopefully I get the money back for what's going into that. And I'm also getting finally at long last my Raptors championship tattoo, which is going up here. That's going to be a little bit pricey. So I shouldn't be complaining about money when I'm paying for tattoos, which are a little bit pricey. So I won't complain. But what I am saying is I cannot currently get this jersey. But man, it's a nice jersey. I'm definitely gonna get one of these. I will likely go with the RJ Barrett jersey. Canadian ties. Yeah. This is really nice. But what is it like? Let us know what it's like in person. Beautiful. My fave jersey right now. Oh. Bold claim. What is mine? My favorite is behind my door. I have the white and gold retro. So like the purple and white old ones. It's white, but instead of purple accents, it's gold accents and red accents. I love that jersey. That is my favorite at the moment. But hey, purple could maybe take over if I see it in hand, and I'm really feeling it. But anybody else with the new purple, let us know. New black one's coming out too. I really want to get that one as well. So we're gonna have to see. You'll get it so we can see. Sure. Why not? I was in Vegas and I found this. I mean, you could probably buy this not in Vegas, but I just was there last January 2023. I saw it and I went, wow, this is beautiful. I have to have it. When you're on vacation, you can justify spending a bit more. I'm on vacation. It just goes with like you spend like $500 on vacation. What's an extra $100 on a jersey? I guess you can kind of girl math it and be like, well, it's part of the vacation. Anyways, let's go grab it. I'll show my two favorite jerseys at the moment. So, favorite jersey right now, this one. So, it's white, but it's got the gold instead of purple. This is so nice, honestly. Again, found this in Vegas. Really nice piece. I really just dislike how it's like screen printed. Like not screen printed, but it's like pressed on rather than stitched on. It makes it like really unbendable on the front, so it's kind of a little bit tough to wear. But I did wear this on my vacation in Greece and it was fine, so I guess nothing funny about. But my second favorite right now, maybe my favorite to wear, is the Casey Bannerman Scotty Barnes All-Star jersey. So what's great about this is it is stitched on, so it's a lot more malleable, I guess, and a lot easier to wear. It's got the Scotty Barnes embroidery on the back, a lot of interesting accent piece on the front, so little logos. Florida State logo is college. I don't know, the finish line, the checkered flag stuff. I don't know, just the Mustang kind of thing with a Raptor. This is really nice as well. Those are my favorite two Raptors right now. This is not really Raptors, but you know what I mean. And purple down there. I guess I can leave my door there. The purple down there. The Casey Bannerman, purple's here. Casey Bannerman, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Canada jersey. That's what we got. I've got what other Raptor? I've got the Blue Husky Lowry jersey. I have this in Van Vliet instead of Grady Dick. I have a red Siakam jersey. I have a OVO gold Corey Joe from 2016, black and gold. I used to work at Adidas, so I have a few from that era. Not nearly enough. I seriously didn't get enough jerseys in my time at Adidas. I have a lot of jerseys, though. I've way more soccer jerseys than I have NBA jerseys. Just been... I got my first jersey when I was like 4. It's been like 20 years of collecting, 21 years of collecting. That's my favorite, though. I will really like to have that purple one, though. That will be awesome to have with RJ Barrett. I mean... a Canadian player playing like this for the Raptors. Who would have thunk it? I don't think anybody would have potentially thunk it. But reminder, once again, if you're enjoying the stream, please make sure you do hit that like button. Drive us up in that YouTube algorithm. Would make a big difference to the channel if you did. And also, if you're not subscribed, make sure you do that. If you are subscribed, consider becoming a member. Season getting started. We have some exclusive content on the way. You have access as well to the emotes and the name highlighted in the chat. Let's take a look at who the Boston Celtics are going to be starting for this one today. So, opportunity to show out against the Celtics last game. I know it's preseason, but opportunity to show out a little bit. Didn't really go to plan, even against what was honestly a lot of the Maine Celtics. Maine, M-A-I-N-E, their G League team. Here's who they got starting today. We have Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford. So this will probably be a bit of a tough one here. Probably a bit of a tough one here. Starters for this one are going to be the same as last game. It'll be David Mitchell, Grady Dick, Ochai Agbaji, Scotty Barnes, and Jakob Poeltl. Again, we'll just kind of see how this all goes down. But hopefully more competitive today. Hopefully a little more competitive today, despite the 9.5 point spread. Let's find where the game was being featured. So reminder in the chat again on the poll. Initially, we had a lot of people voting for the $50 option for the hat. It's come down a little bit. More people voting on the $40 option. So, get involved if you're interested in the merch. You want the simple, the clean, simple look for cheaper. That's great. You want the additional design fit. That's also great. We'll release whichever one gets the higher amount of votes here. I could have put in the community tab, but I feel like the people in the chat people who are watching the streams are more likely, I think, to purchase the merch. So I value the opinion here, and also putting it here allows for additional feedback as well for what you guys think. So we're on Sportsnet for today. If anybody is unaware, that hopefully doesn't mean that we're that far behind, or we'll have to make some switches. Last time TSN was a little bit ahead. It's tough. I can't really find the right balance of the scoreboard that just works with what I'm watching on. It just kind of is what it is. I wish I could delay it a certain amount of time so that's perfectly in line with the way I'm watching, but there's only so much we can do in this situation. But I will try to get that sorted for the game. Honestly, what I can do is try the sports and scoreboard is a little bit behind, so I can also try to just upload that one instead. We'll see. Okay, let me just get that ready, just in case. How do I group this? Oh, there we go. All right, if we have to. We have the opportunity to do that. Oh, I do got to change the logos. I'll do that right now. Raptors are at home. I didn't even add the Celtics one in yet. You can't see. I'm working the background here. But let me know your score prediction for this one, guys, while I'm doing this. Score prediction, will personally go, let's go 115-108 for the Celtics. Raptors cover the spread, but ultimately fall to the Celtics with the much improved team and the 9.5 point spread. That is where I am going to go for this one. What do you guys think? Let me know your score prediction in the chat. We'll see if anybody can nail it. I hope, honestly, I as much as I want the Raptors to win, I hope I'm right. If the Raptors only lose by that much, I think we've done pretty well considering where the last game went. Obviously, that got a little bit ugly. Okay. And I will get the scoreboard nice and set up for the game. What we got? If they keep it close, I'll be happy. I just anything close, and I'll be pretty happy here. Have a good performance, play well, keep it pretty close. That's it. We don't ask for the world here at Amateur Sports, and we certainly don't ask for the world when the Raptors are coming off of a resounding loss. I don't care. It was 111-15. It's like the games last year. I was thinking it was like the game where the Wizards game where they were down by 20 going into the fourth, came back, win. Amazing comeback, but I couldn't even enjoy the comeback because I was just so mad at how they played. And the Spurs game early last year, if anybody remembers that, where they came back to win in the fourth quarter, ended up winning in overtime, but it's just how could you play so bad so early all the time? That was my concern. So I don't even enjoy it. It's just miserable. I wanted misery. Injuries suck, but if we are injured, we should tank to have a chance at the flag. Capture the flag. I'll be hearing a lot of capture the flag talk this season, in my opinion. You'll be hearing it from me if they don't start well. And there are injuries. It makes it a whole lot easier for the tank brigade, which I think is a decent way to go about the season as well. Jake Conda, longtime viewer and a longtime member in the community, joining. What is going on? Cooper Flag does look fantastic. I watched some highlights of him at Team USA's Olympic camp because he was just practicing with them. Woo, man, practice clips can sometimes be deceiving, but geez, he's playing with the sport's best players, the best players that the sport has to offer, and he was balling out. Putting your name in the hat. I mean, you see what Wemby's done to a team. Putting your ticket in the hat, getting yourself more raffle tickets for that can be massive. Yeah. Worth a shot. So we'll see. Like I said, I'd like to try and go win games, but we'll see how things end up playing out. All right, good amount of votes in the chat, in the poll there. Any more votes? Please make sure you put that in. We'll have it up for the whole stream, and we'll discuss that more a little bit later on, but I value everybody's opinion. All right, it is 7:03 p.m. Eastern time. Game should be getting started momentarily. Raptors wearing the white jerseys today. Did they wear the purple for the first game? I kind of forget if they wore the purple for the first game, or they haven't worn it yet. They still haven't officially unveiled the black jerseys, the City Connect, which is, I feel like, something they should do at some point. I don't recall. Were they in the purple? Have they worn? I don't think they've worn it yet. Hopefully soon. They better wear that. I mean, let's just make that the home jersey. Everybody agrees. I think 90% of people agree that is the superior jersey. So they should just make that permanent. What are they showcasing here? Yeah, I didn't really see much of the game. Grady Dick was a sniper in the second half, I saw. 5 of 10 from 3 in the end. 6 of 18 from the field leaves a lot to be desired. You could say Celtics and whatever, but it really wasn't the Celtics, was it? It really wasn't. All right. How the Raptors can respond for today's game. So what I'm looking for, I don't really know how you solve this, but first things first, you got to see a bit better defense out of Grady Dick. Not really sure what's going to make that happen, but maybe a little bit more cover for him. I'm not sure what it's going to take, but I think Grady Dick himself just needs to step up in that endeavor a little bit more. Tough to do it against the caliber of players that we're going to see today from the Celtics. We need to see a bit more from him there. Other players to note, Scotty Barnes. 2 games in a row where it's kind of felt like his demeanor's been a bit off. I didn't watch the last game, as I said, but there were comments about it. And when I watched the Wizards game he played in, almost as if like preseason's a bit beneath him, which didn't love, slow closeouts, poor decision making. The jumper does look a little bit smoother, so I hope that trend continues for him today. And look, there he is having some fun with the Sportsnet crew on camera. That's pretty good. Hopefully, a bit more aggression from him. Boucher, let's just keep seeing him playing well. Right now, he's firmly, I think, in the rotation for the first game of the regular season. If he is, at the moment, that's going to kind of help the Raptors win because he's playing well. That's not going to last forever. We've learned our lesson. It's just not going to last forever. But on top of that, if he does start the season well, teams will look at that as a possible trade candidate, and the Raptors absolutely being able to get something out of Chris Boucher, some sort of asset, some sort of value is fantastic. By the way, we didn't talk about this. Jalen McDaniels, if you guys haven't seen, free agent. He got traded to the Sacramento Kings, and then the Kings packaged a second-round pick to get off of him, sending him to the Spurs, and the Spurs bought him out. We got another member joining us here, Thomas Perry, a.k.a. Nick Killer, Reggie Miller. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're doing very well today. Look at that 6-month badge. Looking lovely over there. But Jalen McDaniels. So here's how the saga unfolded. A very puzzling one from the Kings. So the Kings, right before the draft, traded David Mitchell, Sasha Vezenkov, the 45th overall pick, which became Jamal Shed, and a second-round pick for 2025 via the Portland Trail Blazers. A very good second. The Portland Trail Blazers are going to stink. That's going to be an early second this year for the upcoming draft. So they did that for Jalen McDaniels, all because they wanted to get off Sasha Vezenkov's contract, who ended up getting bought out for $0 by the Raptors. So essentially they traded David Mitchell, 45th overall pick, and a second-round pick from Portland for 2025 for Jalen McDaniels, just to then use another second-round pick to get off of the Jalen McDaniels contract. So why would they do that? Why did it matter if Vezenkov took no money anyways? So Vezenkov was seemingly going to hold out a little bit, and the Kings had the opportunity to get DeMar DeRozan as a free agent. Now they did. They must have felt like they couldn't have waited. They must have felt like they had to strike now. They had to make that deal in order to get DeMar DeRozan as a free agent. But it still is a bit of a head scratcher that they would go through all of those assets to make that room when Vezenkov was just going to take no money for the buyout anyways. Rather unprecedented for Vezenkov to take no money. The Kings maybe felt a little bit surprised about that. But regardless, a very puzzling one. As for Jalen McDaniels, he struggled in preseason for the Kings. He was horrible last season for the Raptors. After, honestly, I remember 2 trade deadlines ago, Jalen McDaniels got traded from the Hornets to the Sixers. That was, honestly, underrated, nice pickup by the Sixers. McDaniels is playing pretty, decent for the Hornets. And with some additional spacing and less defensive focus, which he'd get in Philly, he'll probably come up a little bit with his three-point percentage. And that's probably a decent pickup. In the end, he was decent for the Sixers, became a free agent. Raptors signed him on a 2-year biannual exception, $4.5 million per season. I didn't mind, from a value perspective, getting McDaniels at the time, but I did not like the signing because it just didn't really make sense to sign a player like that. In the end, he was very bad and didn't try for the Raptors. So it was ugly, but we got off them, got Mitchell, Jamal Shed, and whoever we get with that Portland pick this year out of it. The Kings traded that, then another second to get off of him, and that was for DeRozan, so we'll see if that makes sense for them. But as a free agent, geez, who is going to sign that guy? He's probably got a home somewhere in the NBA, but I don't know, man. Pretty rough stretch for him. And the biggest thing was always for me, it wasn't that he sucked. He did, but it's tough to control being bad at basketball sometimes, right? You could struggle. It's very easy to control how much you try. And he clearly did not give a shit in 90% of the games he played for the Raptors. All you have to do to become essentially a Raptors legend, a Raptors cult hero, very easy. Try hard. Say you like the city. That's the formula for success. Literally, try. Hustle. Try. Put the work in. Show it to the fans that you give a shit about playing for the Raptors, right? Show it. And then in interviews, say, I love it here. Toronto's my city. I love playing in Toronto. Fans will love you. They will adore you. That's all you have to do. Jamal Shed is going a long way in preseason right now. Because as bad as the Raptors were, down by 30-plus in the second half of that Celtics game, Jamal Shed was working his ass off still. Fans are going to love that. All you have to do is buy in to the city. Show that you love it. The amount of times Raptors have dealt with people who didn't want to be here. Anybody who embraces a city, they'll like you. And if you try hard, they'll love you. That's it. And you can't always control how well you play, but you control how much you try. So, again, annoying that he didn't in Toronto. But, hey, it ended up working out very well in the end. Speaking of the trade, David Mitchell starts at point guard for the Raptors. Grady Dick at the 2. Barnes, Baj as the forwards. Jakob Poeltl as the big man. For the Celtics, it is Peyton Pritchard. It is Derek White, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Al Horford. Yeah, if the main Celtics were a tough one a couple nights ago, this one may be even more so. Raptors at home, but in tough against this Boston Celtics team. are about ready to get started here. Let's fire up the scoreboard and let's get things started. That's not what it's supposed to look like. Why is that? Why is the chat all the way up? Sorry, we'll fix this in a sec. It's just fixing the chat that's above there. And now we're here. All right. Why? Where's my scoreboard? Where's my time? Al Horford for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound, Scotty Barnes. Where is the time? David Mitchell for 3. And he knocks it down to get things started. I did say before the game started, I'd love to see a bit more out of David Mitchell as far as offense is concerned. Well, how about 3 points to start? Very nice. Bruce Brown for 3. No good. Fixing the scoreboard. Here we go. Barnes to Pirtle down low. Misses. Gets his rebound. Barnes to Grady Dick. Open for 3. And yes, sir. Grady Dick getting started from 3. The Raptors lead 6-0. Brown to White for 3. No good. Rebound to Barnes. Moving forward for the Raptors. And entry pass. Foul's called. The score's a little ahead. I'm going to try to set up a different one from Sportsnet to see if it's a little bit better. It'll just take a second here. All right, so positive start here for the Raptors. Kim Seth joining. Raptors +8. We'll close at 9.5, but hopefully they still cover for you at 8. Mitchell, free throw line J, fadeaway, no good. I want to see involvement. I don't need a contested mid-range shot of David Mitchell, I can pass there. Jaylen Brown going to the rim is fouled. But Kim says, welcome back to the stream. Nice to have you here. A stream regular during the season. And back for another one. What is this, year 5? Year 5, amateur hour. Year 3, doing watch parties, I think. Maybe year 4. Trying to get a different scoreboard going here. All right, let me hook this up. Brown at the line makes both. Grady Dick, mid-range jumper is good. This scoreboard is also actually it's a bit better. Brown other way to the rim. Gets it to go. Oh, it's blocked, sorry. My bad. We got Barnes for 3. No good. Just can't get that to drop in preseason, but the form is looking pretty good. We'll follow that as we continue on through the year. Tatum inside. No good on his layup. His miss comes back to him eventually. Peyton Pritchard now looking to make something happen. He just yanks a 3 over Grady Dick. And honestly, decent contest, but gets it to go. Not a lot could have been done there. Mitchell out to Barnes for 3. There we go, Scotty. Scotty Barnes gets the 3 ball to go. Brown for 3. Got it as well. Jeez. Oh, sorry. Long 2 there. Kid says they missed the stream. Well, he's still streaming this summer. We'd love to have you. But I'm happy to have the Rochalongs here. And I'm happy to have Scotty Barnes. Yes, knocking down a couple threes. 14-9 for the Raptors. Hot start on offense. Can they get a stop here on Brown? Out to Derek White. Pump fake. Step inside. maybe fouled there. And yes, he will be heading to the free throw line. Okay, working on the scoreboard here in the background. I'd love to do this like before the stream starts, but I can't because I can't do it unless I have a scoreboard up to work with. And there's no score in the game until it starts, so I have to kind of wait. But once we get... look, preseason ain't just for the players. It's for everybody, including me. Oh, almost there, guys. Then I can really lock into the game. Still kind of watching here. Raptors turn it over. I think that's their first of the game. Jason Tatum gets the switch onto Pirtle. Step back three. Good contest. Not much Pirtle could do there. Step back three drops for Tatum. It is 14-14. Other way, Barnes to Pirtle. Now Mitchell. Outside to Barnes for three. And Scotty Barnes puts in another one. Scotty B lighting it up from three in this one. What a hot start for points for both teams, but more importantly, the Raptors. 3 consecutive buckets from the Raptors have been Scotty Barnes threes. Other way, Brown. Oh, he got Grady Dick wobbling a little bit there. Kansas, 17-16 Celtics. We're not even 5 minutes into this game, guys. This is crazy. Barnes tips the pass out to Mitchell. Mitchell working on White. Scotty Barnes, hot hand for three again. Oh, my God. Scotty Barnes, 4 consecutive threes. Gets it to go. Tatum to Horford. Now Derek White. He misses. Grady Dick on the rebound. We go to Barnes again. Grady Dick in a launch three this time. He knocks it down. 16-23 for the Raptors. Good God. Raptors are absolutely launching to great avail. All right. They must have had some conversations about this, and so far, so good. Absolutely locked in from three. Barnes, is it 4 he's got already? And Grady's got 2, I think it is. Stunning stuff. Stunning stuff. Please supply me more of this, Raptors. All right, scoreboard is pretty much in place here. All right, get this over here. How are we feeling, guys? Okay, here we go. So scoreboard is hopefully a little bit more delayed with this source, and will help us a bit with the time. It is still a little bit ahead, but there's only so much I can do. I think that's good enough. 23 is actually off center. Let's center that. I think that's good. All right. So, frantic one out the gate. Let's pull up the box score. Anybody who's just tuning in, you missed a lot. We're 5 minutes in. Toronto already has 23 points. Not a bad output for a full quarter. We're 5 minutes in. Scotty Barnes is 4 of 5 from 3. He missed his first, has made 4 in a row. Grady Dick is 2 of 2 from 3, 3 of 3 from the field for 8 points. And hey, why not? David Mitchell also had a 3 tonight. 7 of 8 from 3 so far for the Raptors. Yes, indeed. This is impressive stuff. Absolute rhythm. Good time out there. Let's keep things going. All right, I'm locked in. Let's get back to business here. I'm locked in. Sportsnet is not. It's a little bit crashed a bit there. All right. Back in the game here. Derek White inbounds to Jaylen Brown in the corner. Brown backing down Abaji. Fadeaway 2 is good. All right. Can we get some stops? I mean, we've let a lot of points, so we're making up for it. And passes like that will go a long way. Scotty Barnes with the interior pass, and Grady Dick lays it in. What a pass by Barnes, and what a showing from Grady Dick. 10 points in the early goings for Grady Dick. 2 threes, 2 twos, perfect from the field. Barnes, 4-5 from 3, as we know. 3 assists to go with it as well. Zan James joining us. Don't know if Zan James is still in Malta, but what did I miss? Well, you missed a lot. We're not even halfway through the first quarter. Barnes has made 4 threes in a row. Grady Dick has made 2 threes and 2 twos. Perfect 4-4 from the field. David Mitchell also had the 3. It has been quite the start to this one. Scotty is him tonight. Yeah. And it's been a trash day. I'm working like that. Well, hopefully this helps you get through it a little bit with some second monitor content here. But glad to have you in. We'll try to ease the stress a little bit. And if the Raptors play like this, it'll ease a lot of stress. Here's Barnes off of the handoff by Pirtle. Can Barnes do something special again? Working on Horford. Fadeaway 2 from the elbow. Yes. Got it to go. That is aggression. That is Barnes doing his thing at his best. White off the screen. Gets fouled by Mitchell's. 27-18. Scoreboard is as good as I can make it, guys. Unless I can find one that's super delayed somewhere else. This is what we got. Derek White attacking David Mitchell. Puts it up with the right. No good. Rebound to Ochai Agbaji. David Mitchell has it. Grady Dick now. To Pirtle. Pirtle in the paint. Fouled. And he's going to head to the line. Let's see any improvements on Jakob Pirtle's free throw game. Let's see what we got. Cut my hand on my mailbox and needed a tennis shot. Oh, my goodness. And then there was a pipe burst in my warehouse by the weed farmers who have a shop above mine, and my interns all called in sick. Work smart, not hard. If there's something you can do earlier than it needs to be done, do it if possible. Wow. Tough day. I very much hope things get a little bit better for you as it continues. And hopefully the stream is a little bit helpful as well. Is Walsh down low in the corner. He's in the game. 5:15 to go in the first. Derek White step back for 2. They're making some tough shots. I know the Raptors have as well, but it's a long 2 for Derek White. Tough bucket. Not a lot Raptors can do on some of these shots. Grady Dick for 3. Oh, my goodness. The confidence in this man today is sensational.
Mama, there goes that man.
I don't use that usually for threes, but man, Grady Dick is on one tonight. Al Horford open 3. No good. Rebound out to Agbaji. Nice feed to Grady. He's feeling it. Midi over Horford. Yes. Grady Dick doing it all from everywhere in this game. God. Gratuity said if Toronto wins and stays under 120, I'll win a bag. I got bad news for you. This shit's going over 120. Walls for three. No good. Rebound Barnes. 34-20. 4:19 to go in the first quarter. Barnes steps into a three. And finally a miss. Oh, it had to happen at some point. Finally a miss there. Barnes misses the layup, but who's there? It's Abaji to throw it back in. What a start to the game here for the Raptors. Sensational stuff. 36-20. What a run by the Raptors. Boston are the team lagging behind in the early stages here. Work smart, not hard. This. Oh, that is. Do it. Oh, I'm sure Zan James put in the work. I trust it. They are there. All right, let's try a different scoreboard here. Let's see. I'm gonna try the Google scoreboard. See if we can make this scoreboard a little bit nicer for us. Because I'd rather it be behind than be ahead. Let's try Google Score. I used to use this, but I think it was too far behind. But the way things are going today, I feel like it'd be okay. All right. Bear with me here as I set this up for us. This is what goes on behind the scenes, but I just want it on the big screen so I can do it a little bit easier. So, I mean, the font is kind of ugly, but other than that, I guess it's pretty good. All right. We'll fit that there. Fit that there. That is off center. All right. That looks okay. I will make it so that it's not visible on the borders in just a sec. Just going to get the Raptors score up here. All right. That should do. All right, this should be better in time, not spoil the game for us, because I feel like it was just getting spoiled before. All right. Let's not worry about that anymore. Oh, and now the timer isn't down here. There we go. Horrible. All right. Let's do it. Oh, and I fucking closed the game. Oh. All right. Back into here. Scoreboard. Hopefully no more spoilers. So we have some subs coming in. Jamison Battle in much earlier than normal, but we'll see him get a decent run here. And if the threes are falling, they may be falling for Battle as well. Pirtle fumbles the pass inside, but still adjusts, goes around and inside, finishes the layup. Nice play there. Brown going the other way. Celtics haven't scored in a while, and that continues here. Jaylen Brown no good on the jumper. Pirtle, outside to Shed. Pump fake, step inside, mid-range. Well off the mark. Battle open for three, and he makes the Celtics pay. Why not? It is a three-point party. Jamison Battle joins in on the fun. It is 41-20 for the Raptors. Wow. Jaylen Brown, three ball, no good. Rebound by Pirtle. We have Graham Vandervecht in the chat. What is going on? Guys, who doing live streaming for the games again? How's the dog doing? Dog's good. She's slightly in frame here, but she's sleeping. We have another three. It's Ochai Agbaji for three. What is going on? Toronto, nuclear from three. 10 of 12 from three. This one, oh. My dog is freaking out over there now. 10 of 12 from three for the Raptors. Brown, floater, off the rim and away, but the foul has been called. It is 44-20 for the Raptors. Good God. This is, I tell you, this is special right here. Jaylen Brown at the line. Free throw is good. Finally, the Celtics end the run. I'm not. Was it 27-20? Or was it 29-20? What was the run there? I don't know what it was, but good God. 44-21. It is whatever the run was. It's 44-21 now. Jaylen Brown misses the free throw, and it remains 44-21. Mobo rebound. Now Shed. Battle. Transition three. This one doesn't go. Rebound Fernando. And then turns it over. Yikes, Bruno. You know, I just don't think we're allowed to have good players named Bruno in Toronto. I think if you are a Toronto Raptors player and your name is Bruno, you're just not allowed to be good at basketball. It's a shame, but I guess those are the rules. I didn't make the rules. Has there been any other Brunos I'm unaware of? You know, we have the famous Caboclo. Fernando, we'll see how long his stint as a Raptor is. But is there any others I'm not aware of? The three ball. That three ball by Mobo I missed there. 44-23 right now. Peyton Pritchard gets Mobo jumping. Good adjustment to get back into it. He knew he messed up. Nice contest in mid-range on Pritchard. So really good recovery on defense there by Mobo. Love to see that. Celtics now working another angle. Tatum gets past Boucher and just crams it on Fernando. Mobo turns it over. God damn it. I'll shout out Big Man for getting in the way, trying to make that stop, but Tatum crowned him there. Boucher got beat way too easy on the perimeter. And Fernando, again, commendable to be trying to make that play. But, yeah, that maybe a business decision required for him there. He got wrecked. Well, Raptors, I mean, inevitably, it had to happen. They have cooled down a little bit. So hopefully they can get things going a little bit more. I don't like how the scoreboard has that thing on the bottom. Let's get rid of that. I like how it's motioning underneath there. You guys see that? All right. I think we found a good scoreboard solution. Yeah, I think we got a good scoreboard solution here. It's behind me, which is better than in front because it doesn't spoil the game for us. And I think it looks fine there. And it says what quarter it is actually, which the other ones don't. Or maybe they did. Whatever. Beauty. All right. Shed. Shed to the rim, misses, but fouled. All right. Good stuff there. Classic Raptors blaming. Well, listen. They were 10 of 12 from 3. That naturally had to fall down a little bit. And you're playing a really good Boston Celtics team. Terrence Davison chat says, can't even watch the game. We actually up. I can't believe my eyes. Yes, sir. Let's keep going. B-Man. Destroying us. Indeed. For the poll, where's he done? The designs are a surprise. It's just going to be... Listen. Do you... Like, we'll cover the poll at the end of the first quarter here. Let's wait for the quarter. 45 seconds here. I'll discuss what the poll is indicating because some questions regarding merch that I have for y'all. But 46-27 Raptors was 38 seconds ago in the first quarter. Tatum for 3, way off. Walsh can't save it. It's out of bounds. Raptors. A little 2-for-1 chance. Shot clock, game clock separated by 7.6 seconds. So not really worth a 2-for-1 opportunity, in my opinion. And the Raptors indeed will not even bother. They're going to take the timer. Darko's on the floor, calling out a play. Shed gets to screen up top, giving him a lot of space to cook here. Working on Walsh. Mid-range jumper is way off the mark. Jamal is not a shot creator. I'm not sure why we're calling up plays to have that happen because that's a couple mid-range shots as Cornette finds that Tillman in the corner, misses the 3. Rebound Walsh. That is the end of the quarter. But that's a couple times they've let Jamal Shed cook in mid-range. And listen, I'm liking Jamal Shed, but I'll tell you, he is not a guy that's going to get you stuff in forms of shot creation. That's just not his game. And we got to recognize that a little bit. Actually. All right. Sorry, that looked funky, but that is the end of the quarter. Raptors lead by a lot. 46-27. My goodness. The catalyst behind that. Scotty Barnes hit 4 threes in a row. And in the mix, Grady Dick hit 2 threes in a row. He actually 3 threes in a row. Barnes, 5 of 8, 4 of 6 from 3, 14 points. Grady Dick, 6 of 6 from the field. 3 of 3 from 3, 15 points for him. He's hit in mid-range. He's hit the rim. He's hit from 3. Everything going his way. Mitchell got things going early as well with a 3 of his own. And the Raptors as a whole. Mitchell, Abaji's a 3. Battle is a 3. We're 10 of 14 from 3. Tell you, I don't want Mobo taking 3s. I don't think we need that, with all due respect. For the question in the chat. So I'm working on merch, guys, if you don't know. We have... the poll question is closed. So for merch, for the upcoming release, a shirt is ready to start production. That looks great. It's going to be a white shirt with a design. Now, for the hat, there's a question mark about what I want to do with it. From me personally, what I want to do. So the hats are going to be, we have one black one, one white one. Dad cap, so it's going to be unstructured, kind of like this one, which is my style, as you can see. It won't be corduroy. This is a corduroy hat. It won't be a corduroy hat that I release. It'll be a standard hat. AH logo on the front. Black hat, white logo, white hat, black logo. Now, to go with the theme of the shirt, I don't want to reveal it, but we do have a design ready to go with the theme on the side. I can't reveal it, but you'll just have to decide if you want to go with that. The logo on the side obviously increases the cost of the item. So I'm trying to keep my margins like pretty thin. So I'm not like really profiting on, I am profiting enough to like break even hopefully, but I'm not like in this for profit. I'm in this just to release cool shit and grow the community. The design on the side, I like it, but it would make the hat cost $50, which I'd probably like the ceiling for what I would want to spend on a hat. If there's no design on the side, it's just going to be the AH logo on the front, black hat, white logo, white hat, black logo. That will be a $40 hat. So you guys decide, do you want to go with the extra? That is Canadian dollars, yes, not USD. So USD obviously cheaper than what it is. It'll be Canadian dollars. If you want the extra unique design, we can do that for $50 per unit. Just standard AH logo, we can do $40 per unit. So it's up to you guys. vote in the chat what you would prefer to see. Yeah, so it's gonna cover the. So I'm doing the math. I'm gonna make sure that that it covers the costs of the products. It's just if everything sells, which hopefully it does, I'll be good. That's gonna cover production costs, design costs. Do I have to pay for one of the designs? Pay an artist. You can cover packaging and all that, and then shipping will be extra unless we can come up with some sort of solution where, if you're close enough, I'll bring it to you. If we can meet at Union Station, that's also good. So it'll cover that, and plus a little bit extra for the time that is going into doing all of this. But that's really it. I don't really care about profiting big time on this. It's just, first batch here. Let's get the merch out to the people who want it. Let's do it as cost effective as possible. So for the people who are interested in the hats, let me know what you think. If you want to go with a cheaper option, just a standard clean logo AH in the front, that's cool with me. You want a bit of an extra unique design to the side, that's also cool with me. I'd love to see that vision come to life. So whichever it is, you guys let me know. Unfortunately, no hoodies in this drop, nameless. Gonna be pretty basic for this first batch of stuff that we're releasing. We're just gonna do shirt. The shirt design is nothing but basic. I'm telling you that. I cannot wait for the shirts, honestly. But we're gonna do shirts and hats. This is just, let's see how it does. I'm fronting the cost for all of this out of pocket, so I can't really sink, everything into this. So we're gonna bring out shirts and hats. If they sell well, then we can absolutely expand going forward and add on more products like hoodies. But for the time being, gonna be shirts and hats. White shirt and then black, a white shirt and then a black and a white hat. So 3 products. If they do well, again, we can start going with hoodies. We can start going with different designs. Maybe we can do a different release of the hats that has the side panel design. It'll just be how things do. So we'll see. The game is back on. We're 9:29 to go, and it's timeout. Celtics on their way back here. I just wanted to make all of that clear. So let me know in the chat. It is pretty close in the chat on the poll. So we'll see. But the feedback is very welcome indeed. If the poll is close, I probably will go with the cheaper option, but just because if you're interested in a hat, you'll definitely like, just the standard H logo. Perhaps it's not everybody's cup of tea to have the side panel design. So we'll see. Anytime Boucher's in the court's basically 5-4. I don't know. He's been pretty good in so far. Defensively, maybe not today, but I didn't see the last game, so maybe there's more defensive issues I haven't been aware of. But I don't know. I'm a well-documented Chris Boucher hater in a way. Hater's a strong word, but pretty much hater. So listen, I'll jump on Chris Boucher when definitely deemed necessary. All right, locking back in. Oh, connection's tough here. Yeah, let's see. Listen, Tyker, if it's bad, I'm gonna call it out. 46-37. Game kind of coming back to normal. We're the underdogs here, right? Boucher's a chaos bringer. He is chaos. Usually bad, but it is sometimes good. That is a great way to describe Chris Boucher. It's usually bad, but when it's good, it's like fantastic. You know what I mean? But when it's bad, it is horrible. Like, it's either basement horrible or top shelf amazing from Boucher. And the first couple games of preseason were fantastic from him. I did not watch the last one, so I can't comment on the last game. All right, again, get your votes in the poll. 42 votes. I first of all, I don't care how the poll goes, really. I really appreciate all the feedback, and I appreciate any interest at all in the merch. We're going to order, so it's going to be 12 black hats, 12 white hats, and 25 shirts. That's going to be the first batch of merch. If you want it, I'm confident you'll be able to get it. If too many people can't get it, we can do more. Not going to be limited to that first batch. It's just I just hope it sells, and I get the money back. That's the goal. So if you want it, you'll be able to get it. Shipping, I've done a lot of work on shipping. Probably going to be $15 shipping. And it seems like anywhere in the world that's going to be pretty feasible. Oh, Mobo put back. Oh, they call it in the cylinder. Oh, that play was too cool to not have it count. Come on, man. Can't take that away, Matty D says. Yeah, so again, $15 shipping to just get it out to you. If you buy multiple items, you don't have to pay more than just the shipping. You just pay the shipping, combined shipping for all the items. If you're local, it would be $5 for me to come to your place of residence to drop it off myself. I would say 30-minute or less bike ride for me is fine. I'll get a bit of exercise and save you the shipping, but $5 for my troubles. Or if that's a little too far, Union Station meetup, also fine. Or some sort of station that's feasible for me to get to. That's fine too. We'll save people money on shipping. Barnes out to David Mitchell. Celtics back in it now, 6-point game, and passes like that from Mitchell won't help our cause. Poor pass. I mean, even if it got to the intended target, it may have been turned over. Blocked on the initial pass there. Tatum out to Pritchard for 3. A chance to make it a 3-point game, and Pritchard does just that. So it was 44-20, I think. It's now, I think it's a 23-6 run. So this is the Raptors when they can't hit threes, because Barnes missed no. So when the Raptors cannot hit threes, they cannot do much against this Celtics team, or really anything. Tatum to tie, and he does. The lead looking small. Terrence Davis says no lead. No lead at all. Jeez. We do not have concepts for the hat. It's Isaac. It's just going to be it's going to be a trust me, bro type of thing. As Barnes puts in at the rim in the foul. Finally, the Raptors end the run. 15-0 run ended. Wow, that's crazy. Why is it when I turn it on, they start to lose? David, bad news. Turn it off for the greater good. No, I'm kidding. They got off to a hot start, and it's coming back down to earth. So the reason I don't want to spoil, I really want the release to be a surprise for the merch. So I'm just going to say the shirt, here's the hints. I posted a tiny little teaser of the merch on the community page and on the Twitter account for Amateur HQ. The shirt is in line with my style of clothing. That is the hint. The hat with the side logo will fit the theme of the shirt and will go together with the shirt. That is the hint. I don't want to give away more. But again, it's not for everybody. And I also understand if you as a voter are like, well, if I don't know for sure, I'd rather just go with the simple option. That's cool too. You're going to pay $50 for hand delivery. Well, I guess maybe if you live a bit further, maybe I could charge a bit extra for my personal delivery. It's not a golf shirt. No, it's not a golf shirt. It is a t-shirt, as Grady lays it in. 53-46. Grady Dick's playing very, very well here. It is a t-shirt. It is a t-shirt. It'll be my style. I wear like oversized streetwear type of t-shirts. It'll be a boxy sort of fit that I would normally wear. If I can't love it, how can I expect anybody else? The hats are going to be like buckles like this. It'll actually be like more so in the middle, but it'll be a buckle, so it'll be adjustable. It's not a fitted, but if you do want stuff signed, sure, I've never once in my life signed an autograph, but if it was starting to be communicated beforehand, it can be arranged. That's fine. The teaser is the T-shirt. I have not teased the hat logo because the hat logo, it's gonna be pretty small, so we can't tease it. The teaser is the shirt. And again, just in this for the community. I'm not in this for, a business move. It's just, I just want to get back to, if I make my money back with a little bit extra for, time put in, that's A-okay with me. But I'm trying to keep it as cost effective as I can for y'all. Have a Grady Dick tonight, though. Dirty served on a golden platter for Nancy. Hey, whoever is close enough for at home delivery or Union Station meetup or whatever, you'll still get the bonus sticker that comes with the purchase. I got some stickers coming in. I'll also just sell those if you want to just individually buy those, not buy the clothing. That's cool too. But if you buy clothing, you'll get a sticker too. I know, amazing, but that's just the kind of guy I am. Mr. Bro in the chat, what's going on? Love stream. That Donovan Mitchell trade is working out for us. Well, the David Mitchell trade is working out for us, yes. But yes, I knew what you meant. David Mitchell, look, he's been good defense. He hasn't been fantastic or anything, but getting off Jalen McDaniels was just unbelievable. I appreciate that. Nameless. Did he reply that on purpose or as a joke yesterday? Reply what? Did I write Donovan Mitchell yesterday? On Twitter? What did I put Donovan Mitchell by accident? Brown. In the paint. Jumper is, sorry, it's really lagging right now. No good. Right here. That tweet. What tweet? I tweet a bunch. Oh, here. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, the Donovan. Oh, I put. Okay, I now understand that I accidentally myself put in Donovan Mitchell on Twitter. Okay, I see what you're saying. That was an accident. Now I also understand why you replied with Donovan Mitchell. I thought it was just like a happy GIF you reply. Sorry, anybody who's not on hasn't seen this Twitter. So basically, I commented how insane the David Mitchell trade was for us, and then I accidentally listed Donovan Mitchell as something the Raptors got in return, and then Mr. Bro replied to that tweet with a Donovan Mitchell GIF, which I thought was just being hyped up. It was a typo on my end. Apologies. Yes. Mohammed says, have I thought about doing a game meetup? Yes. My Sportsnet stream crashed. Okay. Yes, but I guess, yeah. So I've thought about doing like a live in-person watch along where we rent out like a room at a restaurant or something, watch a game. My fear is nobody would come or something goes wrong. I don't know. It's just what I also want to is like rent out a gym and do like a tournament, like a basketball pickup tournament. I think that would be cool too. But one little thing at a time. Merch is a good first step on stuff like this. But yeah, the in-person stuff is just a fear that like it's a flop or whatever, I don't mean that with any animosity towards the community as well. No, I don't apologize. It's a good question. And honestly, when people ask, it makes me more motivated to try things. So it's good to ask. Great to ask these questions. No, all the questions are good. Stuff you want to see is great because it just puts it in the yeah, just it gets the wheels turning. Gets me thinking about it. Tatum for 3. Off the mark. Rebound. Nice tip there by Abaji. Works out. Mitchell, 8-point game. 54-46. Mitchell to Grady Dick. Loses it. Just not a great pass there from Mitchell. Chad's saying you'd flop because you're all unreliable people. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, it's just like, I always think back when I try. I know it's not the community this, but I was like, when I do stuff in public, I did like the one vlog in public, right? I was asking people about like Scotty Barnes, the draft pick, and it was just so difficult to find people to talk about it. And it was just so demoralizing how difficult it was to execute that video, that just like in-person stuff to me is just such a scary thought of trying to execute. Like, you know, is the channel at a point where we can do this? Am I way over my head on the size of the channel? Like I think the channel is humongous, like almost 18K. Look at that, 17.7K is humongous. We can almost fill the Scotiabank Arena with that. That's terrific. But like, am I overstepping? I don't know. That's just the thoughts that cross my mind. So one day I will be confident enough to do that. The ideas I have, yeah, a live in-person watch along, or even just like, you know, a general hangout, meet and greet sort of thing. I don't know. Meet and greet sounds so stupid though, because it's like, how many people want to meet me? I'm just a fucking idiot on YouTube. Who the hell wants to meet me? Or like a pickup tournament, I think would be great as well. Because also, like for a pickup tournament, we could just get like gym rates and then see how many teams people want to put in. Then we can just decide if it's worth it or not. So, pickup tournament and a live in-person watch on. That is future goals. Merch is a good first step. Merch is on the way. I want to put the order in for the merch tomorrow, and I want to release it within a month. So on the poll, vote in the poll what you want to see as far as the hat is concerned. Look at that. 50 votes. We're almost dead even. 26 votes of the 50 on no side logo. 24 of the votes say side logo. And we have High Society 1995. What is up? Thank you so much for subscribing. So if your subscriptions on your channel or your YouTube account is Tatum hits a 3 are public, it'll actually flash up on the bottom here. So anybody who wants to shout out. The YouTube default is your subs are private and therefore it would not flash up. But if they're public, it will flash up here. But if you're enjoying the stream, I know I'm not super talking about the game, but if you are still enjoying the stream, please make sure you hit that like button. And to get involved with the chat and for more Raptors content and streams and videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. If you are subscribed already, consider becoming a member. We have exclusive content on the way. And plus, you get the great perks like your name highlighted in chat, the icon beside your name, and access to a wide catalog of emotes to go with it. And we've added some new ones for the upcoming season. We've added in a Pirtle emote along with a Darko emote. So there we go. Slow and steady. Amateur sports. We'll keep building up, guys. 3-ball for Derek White is good. And we're tied at 56. Raptors led. I'm confident it was 44-20. But it was at least 41-20. And we're tied at 56 now. 2:36 go. Apparently, Paul George got hurt. Yeah, apparently he hyperextended his knee. He doesn't seem too concerned about it, but hyperextension to me sounded like a big deal. I actually didn't see the injury. Barnes, mid-range jumper. He's lost his stroke a little bit. Lost his touch a bit on the jumpers. Tatum. Working on Mitchell. No good there. Rebound to Abaji. Now Barnes. Barnes to Abaji. Barnes inside. Now Abaji again. Puts up at the right. Gets it to go. 58-56. Nice ball movement there. Samai can't wait for Mitch. Me neither. Welcome to the stream. We got a member Samai here. Excited for Mitch. I can't wait either. I'm very excited. Yeah, the merch. What I made stuff that I would love wearing myself, and I'm hoping you guys as well. It was a little teaser for merch out on Twitter. I'll actually pull it up at halftime. That the shirt teaser is out on Twitter. Brown, I think, and one underneath. Yeah, chance for the Celtics to take the lead here. Here, I'll pull it up. When did I post this shit? There it is. It's not. I didn't make a football jersey. It's not a football jersey. It's a t-shirt. It's a graphic tee coming out. Graphic tee and a hat. A hat with either one logo or two logos. As far as the price of the hat, I've calculated it. My margin is higher on the cheaper items, so I really don't care. Like, it's not like I'm trying to make more money off the more expensive one. I make less off the more expensive one, so I want like an even number. So it don't matter to me. I like the design we've got cooking up for the side, so up to you. If for in-person delivery or meetup for the merch, it is a $5 shipping fee. However, friends and family will obviously be no shipping costs. 3-ball drops and the Celtics lead 64-62. So shipping for like in-person meetups, like just for the cost of like me having to go there, it's gonna be $5. Just because, like, I'm a busy guy. Like, respectfully, I'm busy. Like, if I got to venture out for an hour, a little bit of compensation my way. Time is money. Like, in the nicest way possible. I hope that's understandable. Also, probably give away one of each item as well to the stream. Yeah, just kick things off. We'll probably give away one hat of each color, a black and a white, and one of the shirts. I can't put a poll up because I actually need this poll up right now. Okay, guys, this is crazy. We've had 56 votes, which is quite a lot. We've got 67 people watching. That's amazing. Thank you, guys. Smash the like button, by the way. We've got 56 votes. We are dead even at 50-50. Oh, man. Yeah, Zan James, you missed a lot here. You missed the start. You missed a lot at the start. You missed a lot in between here, too. You know, the Raptors, when they hit threes, they're really good. But when they're not, they're really struggling to score when they can't hit threes here. Barnes, nice stop in mid-range. Really burned the defender there. Puts it in. Puts the Raptors up by 1. Well, they had the lead going into the halftime period. 66-65. Tatum working on Mobo. Step back. Jay got it at basically the buzzer. And the Celtics will, unless Pirtle hits from half court and doesn't even try, 67-66. Honestly, guys, I know they were up by a lot, but hey, if you offered me 67-66 at half against the Boston Celtics, I probably would have said, okay. So I'm not that pressed. I'm comfy with this. We'll be okay. For the record, there's only one beer left. Oh, that's funny. Switch to burning green. What is burning green? Oh, it's like I super boomer moment. What beer is that? Are we tanking? Well, the way that second quarter looked, maybe, you know? Tough second quarter there. After Yakov said his crowd, I'm not sure it well. Oh, Ray's actually like not ironically asking, okay, are we tanking? No, to start the season. If things are going poorly and they're not in the playoff race, they will tank. Confirmed. They said it's a rebuilding year. Players will want to win to start. Coaches will want to win to start. I'm cool with that. If things aren't going well, they'll tank. That's going to be the approach for the season. I'm very confident. I don't know. I'm not part of the team. Very confident in that being the way things will go this season. I said my girlfriend's at the game, showed up late. It's probably her fault. They blew lead. Yeah. Ah, jeez. Yeah, you've told me before that she shows up late to stuff. Like, how? I just don't understand. Well, like, I was recently in New York to go watch NFL Thursday Night Football, Giants Cowboys. Huge game, division rivalry, primetime game. People showing up at like halftime. Like, why? Like, those are expensive tickets, and preseason probably isn't that expensive. It is what it is. But how can you show up so late to a sporting event? Leaving early, whatever. But yeah, you're not there for the start. like people who show up like halfway through a baseball game. Like, why are you going? Just don't go anymore. And for this team, this time she was coming from work with coworkers, so the commute probably got the best. Okay, fair enough. But she probably would have shown up late anyways. It's all, the corporate tickets. When I get asked about my experiences watching sports in Europe, so I've been to like a few soccer stadiums in Europe. God, like if you were like a European soccer fan and went to a sports event in Canada, you would be shocked at the corporate culture. Like people go to Leafs games just to network for business meetings, right? Wow, you will not get that in Europe with soccer, really. Like you're just so much more entrenched in the fan base. How about that for a word? Entrenched in the fan base when it comes to European sports. It's a different vibe, even for basketball, man. You see some of the videos there. I gotta be at everything early. Agreed. Sports, I gotta be there like 30 minutes early. Movies, I used to be an early movie goer. Now I'm like, okay, movies, like the movie starts at 8. I'm there at 8. Like that's when like the trailers and stuff kick in. I used to show up like 15 minutes before that. No, 8 o'clock movie. I'm there at 8. The movie's gonna start at 8:15. Which other people would think, movie starts at 8. Well, it won't start for another 15 minutes. I'm gonna show up at 8:15. That's not me. I'm an early guy. I'm not. I used to be the 7:30 guy to 8 o'clock movie. Not anymore. I got too much shit to do. Bringing salami to the game with wine and firework? What? What are you talking about? Salami and wine. I'd like bring that into a sports game. Salami and beer would go pretty good. How are the Raptors looking? Are they better than last season? Probably not, honestly. Well, actually, they won 25 games. They'll probably win more than 25, I'd say. Probably win more than 25, I'd say. Salami wanted the New York Giants game, baby. No, you can't bring food in. You can bring food into baseball. You can't bring alcohol in, but I could cut up some salami and bring it into a Jays game, I guess. Couldn't bring in the wine, but I could buy some. The president saying I literally went to Siakam's return game. I don't think I'll be back for a long time. That must have been a really cool experience. I don't think I've been to a Raptors game. I didn't go once last season, honestly. I did not go once last season. Did I go the season before? I don't even know if I went the season before. It might have been maybe 2 years. I definitely went to a bunch, like a few bunch, like 5 or I went about 5 in Scotty's rookie season. I don't think I've been for 2 years. I can walk there as well. it's just expensive, and I'd rather stream the games, to be honest. I'd rather, like, I'd rather be there than watching TV, but I'd probably rather stream with you guys than be at a game for the prices. I would make an exception. I would think about going to a Lakers game to see LeBron play. That'd be nice to see once. But he always sits out in Toronto, so I don't want to pay that price. Mr. Rosa, are you copping the new purple jersey? When I have more discretionary income, yes. Right now, I'm fronting a bunch of money for the merch, which will slowly creep back in, hopefully. And I have my Raptors championship tattoo is coming in less than a month, which will be a bit pricey. So obviously that's my own money I'm spending, and it's my fault I don't have that money. But purple jersey will eventually be acquired. Yes, excited for that. We've only ever had a few players who actually wanted to be here. DeMar and Siak. Well, no. Van Vliet really liked it here. Lowry really liked it here. Other guys have liked it here. But DeRozan was one of the pioneers of really buying in to the city as a player of that caliber. Yeah, it's $250 for the LeBron game. I probably won't end up going just because it's too expensive to risk LeBron not playing, right? Oh, only the people starting to really like it in Toronto, I think, from a player perspective. Not for everybody, but it's been a while since a player showed up and just didn't like Toronto. Like, Dragic was a disaster, obviously, Isaac, but like, he didn't want to be here from the start. He wanted to be on a winning team. In the end, he never was, except for like the 2017 like Eurobasket thing he won with. I don't even think it was the Eurobasket. Whatever he won with Slovenia. Fucking guy. That's all he ever won. That's the cheapest tickets are to watch DeRozan. Well, yeah, because I guess he's a Kings player. I don't think Kings tickets are a huge draw. Anyways, guys, let's take a moment here. Vote in the chat, by the way. So we've got 60 votes now. Thank you for all the feedback. So the AH logo in the front with the side design is actually starting to creep into the lead as far as merch is concerned. So if you don't want that, you want the clean look, let me know. It'll just be the AH logo, and we have a little side design here, a simple design that will go with the theme of the t-shirt that is also releasing. I would certainly like to go with that one to add a bit more of a unique feel to the stuff that's coming out, but we'll leave it up to you guys. But we had big lead early for the side design. Then we had a lead for just the front logo, and now we have a lead for the side logo again. Hey, if you can't afford the merch, you don't want merch, that's completely fine. It's just if you're interested, you'll be able to get it, and I'm very interested. That's the main thing. So here is the sneak peek that was posted on Twitter. This is the shirt. So there's a graphic design on the front of the t-shirt coming out. It's going to be a white t-shirt. We also have the hats coming out. One will be a white, one will be a black hat. It'll be the same hat. It'll just be different colors. But here is the design for the shirt that is being released. So not really a lot is being given away here, but this is part of the design. A little bit of a taste, a little bit of an appetizer for this. But yes, thank you to those who checked it out. I honestly, the artist crushed it. I hired an artist. The artist crushed it. I'm excited to reveal it, but I want it to be a surprise, so I can't tell you what the side design will be on the hats. It won't be a corduroy hat that I'm wearing, by the way, once again, but it will be adjustable. It's not a football jersey, but there'll be a little design here to go with the shirt, and it will make sense once it's out. What are we waiting for? I just want to have this stuff. I want to have it in hand before I showcase it. So when I have the merch in hand, because I'm ordering it all up front, 25 shirts, 24 hats, 12 of each color hat, 25 white shirts. Once I have it in hand, I'll reveal it to you guys. I want it to be revealed with it in hand. That's what I'm waiting for. So I want to order tomorrow. And what I order for the hats will be dependent on the result of this poll that has 60 votes already. So up to you guys. Would you pay a little bit more for a hat with the extra design, more unique feel? Or would you prefer to save and just get the clean logo on the front, the AH on the front? Up to you. I'll leave it to you. All right, let's look at the box score from the first half. So Tatum kind of cooked, 6 of 12, 3 of 6 from 3. Some tough shots in there as well after I don't think he had a great start. Brown is 6 of 11, but 0 of 3 from 3. Pritchard always seems to shoot well against the Raptors. He is a good shooter after all. He's got 12 points, all on threes, 4 of 6 from 3. Cornette, 3 of 3 here. Raptors always struggle against fucking Cornette as well, who's plus 20 in this game. Plus 18 for Tatum, by the way. On to the Raptors here. Barnes missed his first 3. Made 4 in a row, has missed 2 since then, but he's 8 of 14 with 21 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. Stunning performance from Scotty Barnes in the first half, honestly. Grady Dick, equally stunning. Started the game 6 of 6 from the field, 3 of 3 from 3. He's come down a bit, but he's 8 of 11 from the field with 19 points. Sensational stuff from Grady Dick. Abaji, grown in a bit, 4 of 4 from the field, 10 points from him. Mitchell had the 3 to start the game. Hasn't done anything since, but he's got 6 assists still involved in the offense. Off the bench, not Boucher's finest after a good preseason so far. Bruno Fernando continues to struggle. Mobo continues to struggle as well. He's minus 20 in this game. And Shed can't score. Don't run plays for him, please. I like him, but don't run ISO jumpers for him, please. I'm down for whatever side in front. Yeah, I think like if you're interested, you'll like both. It's just, would you like a little bit extra to add to the unique feel of it? I just heard that we're going to let our son stay up watch basketball games. That's great. It means you're gonna have another family. Well, that's awesome. It'd be probably so nice to share your love for basketball with your kid. That's gonna be great. But finally at the age to stay up and watch. That's great. Skywalking, what's going on? What will $3 get you? $3 will get you a sticker. So if you want a sticker, $3 will get you one. If you want 2 stickers, $5 will get you one. And I'll probably be like $2 shipping for me to send it via envelope. That's what we'll have. If you order merch, clothing, I'll throw in a sticker for free. They're not like they're crazy price, but a little bit of extra. And all hats will be shipped in boxes as well. Again, boxes are part of the production cost I'm factoring in. I don't like when people ship hats in like the bags because the hats could get ruined. The hats will be all shipped out in boxes. Got to make the kids stay up for West Coast games. Yeah, toughen up the kids. You got to stay up till 1 a.m. to watch. It would be like an egregious West Coast game. Got to stay up to watch. I was going to say Kings Spurs. That's probably pretty good. Why is no shit West team coming to mind? Portland. You know what? Wizards at Portland West Coast game. Even I don't do that, guys. And I cover the NBA for a living, in a way. Not here. Like my normal job, I cover the NBA, right? And I got to do. I'm honest. Like, listen, guys, West Coast games. Thankfully, I'm not the guy who's more in tune with the. Honestly, the guy I work with, Croatian, and watches all the games. I don't know how the hell he does it, but thankfully he does. I could beat Mobile 1v1. Feels good, man. Say, I don't think I could beat him 1v1. However, he does struggle to score and make decisions in the paint. What is this? They were happy after the last game. They should have been ashamed after the last game, man. Stay up to 1 a.m. to watch LeBron dummy the Raptors like it's 2016 again. No, thank you. 6 hours malted to Toronto. Yeah, I was gonna mention you're working right now. It's a little bit late to be working, isn't it? Oh, LeBron to shot. I mean, just soul crushing, wasn't it? I disagree with people who say the Raptors drafted Mobo because of Barnes. I actually don't think it had anything to do with it. I think it was just like a little bonus with it. But Mobo, 6'8", 6'9" apparently. Big wingspan, athletic player. Like, is that really surprised the Raptors wanted to work with a guy like that? Not really. I can see why they didn't like Filipowski. I would have gone with Bona in that spot, but I can see why they went a little bit of a reach to get Mobo. We'll see how it works. Mitchell from 3, and that's what I want to see a little more often. David Mitchell for 3, and we're underway for the second half. I remember watching us losing the playoffs to the Wizards. I was at the Halifax Casino that night. Pain. Was that the sweep? Yeah, that was a pretty depressing one. I have an IT job based in Canada. I have a startup here. Oh, okay. And I'm doing my doctorate in the UK. Wow, that's impressive. Doctorate in technology thesis on use of AI tools in agricultural education. Wow, you're doing some dope shit. I applaud. Well, I appreciate you staying up late with us. Topeka says, Raptors not doing so bad. They had the flurry from 3, and they've kind of just hung in there since. Let's see how the second half goes here. 69-69. Reminder, in the chat, if you have any opinion on the design for the hat, let me know. So far, the more expensive version is in the lead with the additional design for it. So as a reminder, the hat, all the designs are stuff that, so the shirt is right in my Q zone. And the hat has a little bit of a piece on the side that will go with the theme. That is all I'm really going to reveal here. The shirt is finalized. The hat could just be the AH logo. Could be the little extra design here. Up to you guys. My margin is higher on the cheaper hat, so I'm not financial decision here. Just cool shit decision. It is not Juno the dog. But a Juno on some merch maybe goes crazy in the future. And that would be probably a pretty cool side piece. But no, not today. Not for this one. Don't want it. Well, if you voted, I don't think you can change your vote. But I don't care which way we go with the hats. I kind of want the vision to come to life with the logo on the side, not the emblem, if you will, on the side. But yeah, whichever way, I don't care that much. Grady Dick, shot clock down, blocked by Derek White on the 3. It's a shot clock violation with the Raptors up 73-62. Scoreboard here is a bit behind, but it's better than being ahead of me. So this is how we're gonna run it. 73-72, 9:12 my clock. I'll actually count down my clock here if you guys want to sync up with me. 9:06, 9:05, 04, 03, 02, 01. 9 minutes left. 8:59, 8:58, 8:57, 56, 55. Jason Tatum for 3. Off the mark on the front rim. 8:50. Nice pass by Mitchell. Oh, what a dime. Yes. Dime. Right in stride to Grady Dick, who lays it in. That was very impressive. I think that's 7 assists now for Davion Mitchell in this one. 7 assists for Mitch. 6 points. I was in Toronto for the Kawhi shot. I was there for the Bucks win. I was there for the chant. Wow, that's amazing. I remember I was in my basement. My parents' basement for the Kawhi shot. I did not appreciate that moment enough for its... As much as I appreciate it, I did not appreciate it enough for its value to NBA history. And I don't think it quite sunk in that the Raptors could actually win the championship at that point either. The Warriors were still a big factor, whereas just like it took a long time for it to settle in that, wow, the Raptors could do this. It was game 4. After game 3 was definitely the first time I was like, holy shit, like they could do this, man. I thought once the Warriors split in Toronto, oh, nice and won by Pirtle. I thought once the Warriors split at home, I was like, yeah, that's probably going to cook us. And then game 4 was really depressing because I knew KD was coming. I was like, KD might be back for game 5. Oh, sorry, game 5 was depressing because I was like, oh no, because KD was out. Why was it? Game 5 was just big because you lose that, you go back to Golden State. My feeling was like, you're really in trouble there. Warriors get momentum at home, come back for game 7. But the Kawhi shot was still, it just still didn't quite it still didn't quite give me the feeling of, holy shit, they could actually go all the way this season. We are so scarred from years past that I couldn't accept it at that point. It probably should go down in history regardless, but it was solidified once the Raps won the championship. That's true. It makes it even cooler as part of the journey. You're right. You're right. Because without that, do they win the championship? They win the series? Who knows? But man, the championship. Yeah, I know Katie played game 5, got hurt, but it was just a feeling of going back to Golden State that was really scary. I'm like, I know Katie played game 5. You got to get this win. You got to win game 5 or else you're in trouble. But as we know, the Raptors won all 3 games in the Bay. Go watch the shot set to the Avengers theme. You know, I've never actually watched that. I'd love to watch it on stream, but Disney would be very quick to steal my money from the stream. So, no. Remember those pre-Yak days? Yeah, the Raptors defense was horrible. Still is bad, but at least it's not as bad. Did we watch game 5 together? Huh. Yeah, we got to stop watching games together. Our teams always lose. I will always remember game 6. And game 1, honestly. And Bucks game 6. Even after the game 6 against the Bucks, it's just like obviously unbelievable, but it still felt like probably Warriors in 6, unfortunately. That's probably what made it so much better. Like, it just never really felt like there was never any expectation they were going to win at all. So it was always a surprise and a shock. Yeah, we got to stop, huh? How many Leafs game 7s? Yeah. How many Leafs early playoffs? Early round as well. I love this memory nostalgia fest. The whole stream is fun too. Yeah. It's special, man. It was special. Obviously disappointed, but Abaji is a 3-point shot away from being a good role player. Oh, yeah. That's it. I mean, he's a good defender. He's a decently smart player. He's just got to knock down the threes. He's got to knock down the open ones. He just hasn't done that enough as a Raptor yet. But another game I'll always remember is that game 1 against Cavs where right at the buzzer, JV missed 3 layups to win game 1, or I think it was. Man, we've been through some rough times, but we did it. And I'll commemorate it with a tattoo very soon. Gonna sleeve up the right arm. It'll just be above the elbow sleeve to start. I'm excited. Jacoberto's a plus 22 tonight. Another reference to his abilities. Abaji's a plus 26 tonight. Look at Jacoberto's on-off court differential last year. Man, he's so much better. They're so much better with him. I don't know why people don't understand that. Oh, he can't shoot. We need a guy who can shoot. We need a guy who's younger. Jacoberto turned 29 today. Today. He's not even 30 yet. He's a year away from being 30. The sky was falling for a lot of the fan base after Raptors game 1 to the Magic. Yeah. I watched that one, I think at a Boston Pizza in Sudbury. Or somewhere else in Sudbury. I think I was at school. And I watched the DJ Augustine 3 go. it was just kind of like, oh, man, not again. But what better way to respond than gentleman's sweep? 36. Oh, you know, of the people watching, I'm likely one of the youngest people watching, with all due respect. It's just the viewership on this channel is older than me. It is, statistically. Nice entry pass from Barnes. Nice finish at the rim by Pirtle. Really nice start to the half. I thought the Raptors would kind of fall off a bit after the Celtics go crazy in the second quarter, but not the case here. Grady Dick with a steal on Derek White. Going at the rim, high off the glass over Jason Tatum. How about that? Pritchard open for three in the corner. I mean, I wouldn't leave him open. Maybe I'm more mature. I don't like to go too reactionary. Sometimes I go reactionary, but not too bad, hopefully. Nice three ball there from Davion Mitchell. And the Raptors lead 87-78. Look how fast this has been. The score is way behind. 87-78 here. Hopefully breakout year for Grady. I'm feeling it. Grady Dick with a steal. Attacking the rim. Pritchard defending. Grady misses the layup. No, Grady. Wanted the foul call. It hung on the rim for ages and then just tipped away. And it hung on just enough that I think it was Abaji couldn't clean up the rebound. So he makes the tough, high off the glass layup over Tatum, but then misses the one after already going past Pritchard. That was a foul. He pushed him. It was a foul. And it hung on the rim too much for Abaji to tip in. Oh, my God. Three ball for Pritchard. High bounce. No good. Nice rebound and box out by Pirtle. Nice pass by Barnes to Mitchell. Nice feed in the corner to Grady Dick. Oh, it deserved a three, but Grady Dick misses the open corner look. I thought I was going to make that. Chat, you're old. It's old. You're not old. You're older than me, though. And I'm old. 37-19 in rebounds. Wow. Grady Dick misses the floor. Wow. Gone off the boil a little bit. Just relax. Relax. Y'all are more experienced than me, that's all. You're vets. All right, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, it would mean a lot. If you did, smash that fucking like button. Support the stream. Help get us, drives up in the YouTube algorithm. If you're new to the channel, I stream like this for a lot of Raptors games. Most of them. 70 plus during the regular season. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do videos as well. If you've been subscribed, you want to support a little bit extra. Number one, you can become a member for $4.99 Canadian a month. You'll have access to exclusive content during the season, and you'll have the emotes and name highlighted in chat. Also, another way to support is to get ready for merch. Merch is coming out in about hopefully less than a month. Merch will be out. If you have an opinion on merch, please, please, please put that opinion in the chat. By voting in the poll. It's a very tight poll. I would love a bigger answer to what people were thinking there. Do you want so there's an AH logo on the front? Do you want the side emblem that goes with the shirt or not? That's the question. I see his blocked rim. I actually kind of tuned out a second. Baji knocks one down. Nice play there by Baji after the miss from three. 91-81, 4:40 on my clock. Derek White off the screen. Now Tatum. Tatum for three, no good. Rebound to Grady Dick. Here come the Raptors again. Boucher keeps it in bounds off the lead pass. Now Pirtle inside to Baji. A decent pass, but it hit the rim. So it wasn't a good pass, but it was a good idea. (91-81), 4:09 to go. Grady is pretty much, yeah, I agree with feels good, man. Like, if there was a question mark about Grady Dick starting, there isn't anymore because he's playing exceptionally well today. Pearl only looks like he's 45 with an ex-wife and 3 little brats who don't like him. Pearl is playing really well. He's plus 26. He has 13 points and 11 rebounds. He's 5 of 7 from the field. I don't really think he could be playing any better than this. And the thing is, you maybe not plus 26, but you get this level of performance every night. He's very much one of the most consistent Raptors. I really don't get the hate. I really don't get the hate. And he turned 29. He's only 29. He turned 29 years old today. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. He is pretty hairy. I think I'm pretty hairy too. Not up here though. A little bit, but he's got like the red hair. It really sticks out down here. It's like red. It's not red, but it like looks red. Does Scotty have a triple-double yet? He's got 21 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. So he's getting close. 2 rebounds, which he'll get. And an assist, if he stays in, he should get. But really nice bounce-back performance here. Near those shoulders. Hey, man, he rocks the look. I thought the Celtics would kind of run away with it in the second half. Not the case. What a performance by the Raptors. What a performance by Grady Dick. 11 of 18 for Grady Dick tonight. 25 points. And it's come in different ways. At the rim, tough shots from 3 and mid-range. And he missed like 3 tough ones in a row. And he's still 11 of 18. Barnes and Scotty, best duo in the NBA. Scotty and Grady. That's the best duo in the NBA. Yeah, starters are all playing very well. Bruno Fernando off the lob by Battle. Nice play drawn up on the inbound by Darko, and lovely feed by Battle. Nice finish there by Bruno. 12-point game, 93-81, excuse me. Grady punts. I'll say it. Tatum for 3. No good. Rebound to Carton. So we're dipping into the bench a bit here. Let's see how they handle the minutes. Carton at Battle, Bruno, Boucher, and Ramsey in the game. 3-ball for Carton off the mark. Rebound by Tillman. Celtics have Cornette, Tillman, Tatum, White, and Walsh on the floor. Derek White for 3. Makes it. 9-point game. Fernando to Battle. No good at the rim. It was blocked. White for 3. No good. Rebound to Ramsey. It's 93-84. Scoreboard's a bit behind, but better than being in front. I had a scoreboard up earlier that was just so far ahead it was giving things away. So this one's behind, but I can't make it perfect. Derek White or Emmanuel Quickly. If you had the option of swapping them right now, would you? Wow. Derek White is 30. Emmanuel Quickly is 25. Ramsey for 3. Got it. Nice play there. Derek White makes how much money? Pritchard for 3. No good this time. My stream is flickered a little bit. The Celtics got the offensive rebound, down 12. Tatum in mid-range, misses. Rebound. Boucher can't handle it. Tillman saves it. Back up top to Pritchard. Get a rebound here. Derek White's contract is Tatum for 3, doesn't go. Finally a rebound. 28, then 30.3, then 32. That's a really good contract for Derek White. Yeah, quickly signed the big contract. Ramsey airballs a 3. Yeah, Quickly's 25. Signed a 5-year contract. $32.5 million a year for Quickly, which you know what, not horrible. 5 years. He's 25. If I'm a win now team, I would say Derek White. If I'm a developing team like Toronto is, I'd take Quickly. But that's a good question. I think that Quickly 32.5 will look pretty good in 4 years. Brown at the rim. Tough layup. Doesn't go, but he's fouled. 12-point game still. Reminder on the poll. What a PR train answer. It's how I feel. 71 votes. We are like neck and neck here. 52% of the voters want the AH hat with a design on the side. An emblem that will go with the theme of the graphic tee that is dropping. 48% of the voters want just the AH logo on the front of the hat for $10 cheaper. $10 more for the extra unique design on the side that will match the theme of the shirt. So the shirt and hat will go together with the emblem. A little bit better than without it. So again, it is up to y'all. So make sure you vote in the poll, please. 52-48 is, I want a bit of separation to be confident in my choice, you know. Ramsey, fadeaway. Off the rim, no good. Bruno Fernando, nice offensive rebound, but he inexplicably from 3 feet out misses the rim. Like just straight up bricked it off the backboard. His touch is really bad, isn't it? I don't think there's a better way of putting it. Bruno Fernando's got no touch. That, like, big man, you got to make that shot. Everyone viewed Jaylen Brown contract extension atrocious in his second year. It was like 25. Yeah, I remember when he got his contract. I thought it was horrible, but yep, proved that one wrong. Mobo defending Brown here. Nice defense. Gets a steal. Oh, they call foul? Oh, they called take foul on Brown. I thought they called foul on Mobo. Mobo hasn't looked fantastic tonight, I'll say, on either end of the floor, but a nice play there. Nice recovery. He got burned there. Honestly, he got a lot of help from Fernando on the help defense, which made Brown pull it back, which gave Mobo the opportunity to make that good play. Will Masai be GM by the time the IQ contract becomes apparent? That's a good question. All right, guys, 72 votes, 51-49. If it's like within like 5-10% of each other, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know what? I'll probably go with my gut. What I do sometimes when I want to make a decision is I'll flip a coin. And then while the coin is in the air, usually I have a pretty good idea in my mind what I want to do. So this happens a lot when I do videos and I have 2 different titles in mind. I'll flip a coin. And if in the air, I usually go, okay, I kind of want it to land on heads because I like this title a bit more subconsciously. And sometimes I feel nothing and it's in the air and I just go with what the coin says. No coin here. Mo to strip Jalen. And they're saying not a take foul because Pritchard was behind the ball. Dude, what a horrible rule. That should be a take foul. He fouls in transition. That should be a take foul. You should not be rewarded as a Celtic for fouling there. Scott Foster making the game about him. Let's see. Transition take foul. The NBA did something smart. I can't believe it. A few new subscribers came in today. None of them were public, so it didn't show up here, but thank you to all the people who have joined the amateur army today. I appreciate it. If you guys are enjoying, make sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing for more Raptors content and streams and videos. I'll have a video coming out tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. The contents of the video, I don't know. Huh. Maybe I'll talk about the McDaniels trade. Yeah, probably do that. Back in here. Get dialed in. 97-86. Ball's out of bounds. Turnover by the Raptors. 37 seconds ago in the third, and what has been a very impressive performance so far by the Raptors. Yeah, I also agree with Phoenix. I thought the take foul was regardless of the defender being behind. That would be a clear path because of the transition foul. But Matty D said that. Maybe he made a mistake. So a subscriber for the occasionally mildly intoxicated commentary from the highly overworked Canadian based in Malta, Zan James. And sometimes I'm mildly intoxicated on the stream. I was on, not really, on Friday, was it? Or Thursday? I'm not today. It's dead sober today. Ramsey 3, no good. Nice board by Fernando. Not enough time to do anything after the fact. But I appreciate the effort from the big man who's trying to earn his way to a guaranteed contract. Bruno Fernando's contract. Fully guaranteed if he makes the Raptors roster on opening day. Completely done if he doesn't make the Raptors roster. The Raptors owe him nothing more. Did I ever make the chizza? Wow, throwback. Yes, I did. It was some of its parts. It was fried chicken. I made a healthier version, but it's fried chicken with tomato sauce and cheese. And pepperoni. It was pretty tasty, but not worth the effort. I have not done a cooking stream since. I will do some here and there, but they're very difficult to do. I don't really have the equipment to do them well, and they're very hard to do. So I'll probably wait a bit on that. I've eaten worse things than the pizza. And it's chicken, tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, and pepperoni. Like, how egregious was it? Oh, I finally did try the Krabby Patty. Wendy's has done the collab with Nickelodeon SpongeBob and released the Krabby Patty. You guys know me. I like food and I like talking about food. Definitely a letdown. It was a Dave single. There was nothing noticeably different about the Krabby Patty compared to a Dave single. Basically, it's supposed to be a Dave single with a special Krabby sauce. The sauce had no additional flavor to what would be a normal Wendy's Dave single, unfortunately. And honestly, it's an absolute travesty that a collab of that magnitude did not have special packaging in any aspect. Like you'll learn anyone in sales class will learn that the packaging is part of the product, part of the experience, and it was a miss, a huge miss. I think they really could have made this thing massive, but they just half-assed it. You know, there's only so much you can do with a burger to make it different, but it was just a normal Dave single. It was good. It was good. Wendy's fast food burger, it tasted good, but it was just, for the price they charged, man, it was definitely disappointing. I also got their grilled wrap duo. That was not good. It wasn't bad, but it was just so bland. God, Would it kill you to grill the tortilla a little bit, Wendy's? Anyways. The burger was good, but it was nothing special. Don't bother. Cornet under the rim just basically didn't jump and dunked it. At 97-88. Part of my loyalty to the HR stream was that shout out to the Union Station hot dog stand. When I got back from my New York vacation a couple weeks ago, my bus home from Union was right outside that hot dog stand. I had a pretty horrific few days of food because I was on vacation. It took a lot of willpower not to grab a Union Station hot dog stand hot dog. Tillman turns it over. What great defense there. Look at the bench. Look at the guys. The camaraderie hyped up. David Mitchell's defense there. Have I tried the Kai Snap Chicken Big Mac? I have not. I have tried the Chicken Big Mac. It was in England, so it wasn't the same. I think it could work. So the reviews are pretty much the same with what I got when I was in England a couple years ago. So it's basically a large chicken nugget as the patty instead of a like McChicken patty or burger, whatever piece of meat. It was a bit dry, honestly, when I had it. I think it could work with the McChicken piece instead of a large chicken nugget. But it just isn't better than a normal Big Mac or like getting him a gangbang instead. So also a slight letdown. I'm also not really a fan, so I don't plan on acquiring that. If I'm going to McDonald's, I'm not getting that. Like the McRib is like the McRib. McRib is fine, but it's just like so expensive for what you get. Just get something else. That tastes better. I did see John Cena was on a stream. One day, I'll have John Cena on my stream, but we'll never know. You'll never see him. What if one day a Raptors player walked through that door? How about that? 101.90. Maybe I'll be the Raptors player one day. I'm going to make the team. Oldest rookie ever. Barnes to Mitchell for 3. No good this time. He has been shooting the ball pretty well today, though. 11-point game with 10:04 to go. Game is winding down. If you have an opinion on merch, please let me know in the poll in the chat as a 3-ball goes for the Celtics by Jason Tatum. 101.93 with 9:48 to go. Raptors turn it over here. Scotty wants to challenge. I don't know if you do that in a preseason game. Derek White for 3. Got it. And all of a sudden, Celtics shrink the lead down to 5. Barnes is pissed. He does not agree with the call by Scott Foster there. And he's in attack mode. Hand off to Abaji. And is called for the offensive foul. I mean, come on, man. You can't let the emotions get the best of you there. You gotta keep your head there. I thought, bring the aggression. But, man, why we fouling there? Good timeout called, I think. Settle things down a little bit here. Reminder, 75 votes. I didn't think we'd get that many votes. Merch is coming out. I'll say it again. Sorry for the people who weren't here. Merch is coming out. We have a graphic tee coming out. My style. If you see what I wear, it'll make sense when it comes out. It's a surprise. The hat in question, it'll be not a cord. This is corduroy. It won't be a corduroy hat. It'll have an AH logo here. It can have a little design emblem-ish thing on the side that will make it a themed drop with the shirt. And it will go well with the shirt. That will be an extra $10 to the price. That'll be a $50 hat. We could also do no side logo, just the AH on the front for $40. All Canadian dollars. Shipping would be $15. Scoreboard is updating. I don't control it. Tell Google. It's like Google. Google Raptors score. The page that comes up is what is on my screen right now. So it'll take a sec. But it's better than being ahead of me. Anyways, if you want just the clean AH logo, nothing else, That's cool. $40 that'll cost. Make sure you make your opinion known in the chat so I know which one to go with. I'm not going to do both. I'm just going to do one. If you want the extra unique design that will add to the drop and make it seem more of like a themed release, please vote for the $50 option. I make more, my margin, in simple terms, I make more money off of the $40 version compared to the $50 version, in fact, because I'm decreasing my margin because I think 50 is like the max I'd want to sell a hat for. So it makes, honestly, like, I want the more expensive one because I think it'll look good and be really cool with the shirt. But yeah, whatever your opinion is, put in the poll in the chat and help me out. Help me make a decision. Have you guys, the Aaron Hernandez documentary ad is up right now. I know why FX has not put any of the actual docuseries in the, like, any footage from the docuseries in the commercial, because the clips on Twitter of that thing are hilarious. It is so bad. It is so bad. That should have been Raptors ball, by the way. That was a bad call. Scott Foster, bad call. Derek White walks the other way, makes a three. Barnes fell asleep on defense. And then other way, Barnes called for the offensive foul. You can't let that get to you, man. You gotta stay in the game. All of a sudden, the 101-90 game, 101-96. Scotty Barnes is how close to his triple-double? 1 rebound away from a triple-double in preseason here. 8-0 run by the Celtics. Can the Raptors respond? Tatum, step back. Thought about the three. Dumps off to White in the corner. Abaji defending. Good contest. Way off from the three. Cornette gets the rebound, though, and Pirtle fouls him. Tough. Got stopped there. Couldn't get the rebound. I'm hungry. Maybe I'll try the Kai Step Big Mac tonight. No, I'm not. I'm not going to eat tonight. I'm hungry, though. Pritchard for 3. Off the mark. Rebound by White. Pirtle wants a foul. Doesn't go. This time a foul called. Loose ball foul called against Peyton Pritchard. It's 101-96. All right, I'd love to see a win here. I love beating the Boston Celtics. It's 101-96. Let's go do this. 9:02 to go in the game. If you want to sync up with me, 8:57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 8:52, 51, 50. Barnes, 3. Doesn't go. Rebound Tatum. 46, 45, 44. 8:43, 42, 41, 8:40. Hopefully you're all synced up. Tatum. Pass Barnes. No, Barnes stays with him. Can't turn the corner. Step back. 3. Big contest by Barnes. Doesn't go. Excellent defense by Scotty. Abaji takes it to the rack. Pass Cornette and lays it in. Yep. More of that. Ochai Abaji. The aggression is great. Started today's game, and he's playing well. Finally, a good game from Abaji. I didn't hear the smack. I am loud, though, and I hear myself in my ears. Because I want to make sure the sound's fine. Derek White for 2. Doesn't go. Rebound by Pirtle, who turns it over immediately to Tillman. Tillman to White to Pritchard. Good recovery by the Raptors. Abaji staying with him. Good defense. Back closeout from Mitchell. White misses the 3, though. Cornette can't corral the rebound. Pirtle can. 7:37 to go in the game. 103-96. David Mitchell thought about the 3. He's got space here. Instead gives to Barnes. Business decision. Barnes. One-on-one with White. Finds Mitchell, catch and shoot 3. This is a better look, doesn't go here. Looks like Mitchell rushed it a little bit as defenders were closing in and front rims it. Entry pass, gets to Cornette eventually, and he puts it in for a 5-point game once again. 7:05 to go, 103-98. Clock, scoreboard behind a little bit, but gives you the gist of where the game is at. It's 103-98. David Mitchell to Pirtle, backing down Cornette. Now Mitchell back to Abaji. Abaji top of the key. Mitchell top of the key. Gets to Pirtle. Pump fake past Cornette. Tough shot. doesn't go, and a foul call. All right. We'll take it. Pirtle's going to head to the line here. Looked like he was taking that in slow motion there as he moseys his way on inside. Celtics going to challenge this. How about that? A challenge in preseason? Oh, Barnes has been getting the ball plenty. I wouldn't be worried about that. Barnes 1 rebound away from a triple-double here. Shout out Abaji, by the way, plus 24 tonight. Shout out Pirtle, a plus 20 so far tonight. Grady Dick, a plus 11 with 27 points tonight. Great stuff from those guys. Barnes plus 1, but almost a triple-double for him. Stream winding down. We've got 76 votes now. But please, please, please go vote in the poll. I'm going to order the merch tomorrow. Do you want the extra emblem? Will you pay the $10 more for the extra emblem to go with the merch pack? Graphic t-shirt and 2 hats. Both the same, just one's black, one's white. What do you want to see for the merch? Just the AH logo or AH logo and the side design. $50 for both, $40 for the one. I'm not ordering both, so we're only getting the one. Whichever one, honestly, with the pull how close it is, unless there's a big discrepancy, it'll just be my decision. But currently we're leaning towards the side design, and so am I. I will follow the poll. If it's tied, I'll make a decision. So vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. 71 people watching. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm having a great time. This has been an awesome game. Awesome performance by the Raptors. I would really like them to close it out in the last 6:43, but wouldn't be the end of the world if they didn't, because they played so well. If you've enjoyed it with me, make sure you have hit that like button. For more content like this, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please, please, please. If you minimize the poll, that's okay. I understand. How do you pull up? I have no idea. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Although it is a tight poll, your vote could matter, but I have no idea. The side design is pulled into a bigger lead here. Oh, it's come back down. Back to 53. 53-47. Is it 7? If it's 17, you have failed me tonight. Let me refresh. I'm gonna guess it's higher. It's 37. It doesn't update automatically. You have to refresh. 37. Let's get this stream to 50 likes, ladies and gentlemen. We're 13 away. There's 71 people here. If you're enjoying, please hit that like button. Let's get this stream up to 50 likes. Peyton Pritchard out of the timeout. Looking for some room here. Nearly stripped by Mitchell. Nearly picked off by Grady Dick. But it's Ron Harper Jr. with it. Former Raptor who misses the layup. Ron Harper Jr. back in the building in a Celtics uniform here. Pirtle down low. Stripped away by Pritchard. It's tipped out of bounds. Sorry, the Celtics had challenged. Was it a challenge? No. What was the time? I forget. They did challenge earlier. I don't know. I've lost track. I picked no picks of the hats. It's a blind vote. I'm not gonna spoil anything. It's gonna be a surprise release. I don't want to spoil it. I want it to be a surprise when I get it in hand to reveal to you guys. So unfortunately, you're gonna have to trust me, bro. If you don't trust me, then please vote for the $40 version. Pritchard working on Mitchell. Mitchell's defense is fantastic. I can't believe there was a mob trying to say it was overrated. It is very, very good. Clearly. I know it's preseason, but it's clear. Mitchell's defense is fantastic. Mitchell's feed to Barnes, and Barnes connects from 3. Look at that, Selly. Raptors lead 108-98. 10-point game. What a 5-0 run out of the break there by the Raptors. 5:25 to go, leading by 10. Nice feed there by Mitchell. Lasered it into Scotty Barnes' chest. No hezzy. Steps into it, knocks it down. 1 rebound away from a triple-double for Scotty Barnes. 10 assists, 26 points. Wow. 10 of 17, 5 of 9 from 3. The Scotty Barnes coming out party as far as preseason is concerned. Yeah, Brown's always got the funky fits sideline. At the line here, Baylor Shearman. I don't know how to pronounce this. Baylor Shearman. Celtics going with some of the bench here, so I wouldn't say throwing the towel, just getting in minutes. It is preseason, but Raptors certainly in a position to get a win here. 108-100. DJ Carton outside. Ramsey straightaway 3, rims away. 4:55 to go. Still in this now. Raptors have Carton, Fernando, Mobo, Ramsey, and Battle on the floor. So it's going to be the bench unit having to get things done for the Raptors here. It's preseason. You know, you want to get your guys in. They said, I'm glad Ron Harper Jr. is Boston's problem now. Yeah, he wasn't that good. He was only a two-way guy, but he wasn't that good. No. Here's the line, though. Could he be today's Raptor killer? Ron Harper at the line makes his free throws. 108-102. Grady getting touches. Grady Dick's not on the floor. It is the bench unit on the floor right now. Battle off the Bruno screen. Working on Shearman. Fade away at the elbow. Ooh, that's cash.
Yep.
Jamison Battle looking pretty good here. On an Exhibit 10 deal. But if he impresses enough, he can make the team and they cut Bruno. That could happen, but I think they will use him in the G League. He does look solid, and he can shoot. Shireman, interesting. Ryan says, now the Subs are going to consider the rest a moot point, and this is a Raps win. Well, fair enough. I'd still like to see them win anyway. Need Grady to get his first 39 piece. He's currently on 27, so I don't think he's going to get 39. Speak of cat, order more beer. Malta's late night alcohol. He's fat. Wow. Enjoy that. That's very late night delivery. Oh, need Grady's first 30 piece. Don't think we're going to get that, but he got close. He got close, and I think we'll get it this season. All right, 110-104. 6 points to go. 6-point game. 4 minutes to go. I can't talk. 4:06 to go. Raptors and Celtics gone into their bench for the last little bit here, but would still like to see the Raptors get over the line with this unit. Ramsey turns it over on the kickout. Here come the Celtics. And that's goaltending. What the fuck is Bruno Fernando doing, man? What are you doing, man? Very late on the block. In fact, I think Ramsey had blocked it already. Wow, that is brutal. Grady Dick, I don't know. I'm way better than Matt Thomas. Ramsey for 3, no good. 4-point game, 3:28 to go. Lead pass to Ron Harper Jr. Back up top to Shireman. Drives inside. He kicks out to Walsh. Deep three. No good. Rebound. Nice board by Carton. Great job by DJ. Battle. Fake the pass. Three ball. Oh, Jamison Battle. Puts it in from three. Raptors lead by 7. Look at the bench having fun. And Jamison Battle. There's a roster spot available for somebody. Could it be Battle that claims it? Oh, tough bucket other way. Davison nails the three and is fouled. Chance to make it a one-possession game. Fuck. Yeah, I would, off the strength of this game, and I guess we'll see for the last preseason game, I don't, well, to me, I'd say, keep Jamison Battle on his G League contract. Opportunity to call him up. But I wouldn't sign for, I just leave that roster spot open, and I wouldn't bother paying Fernando. I just don't really see much use for him during the season. He's just not really that good. I mean, it's better than signing a guy like Malik Williams, I guess, so it just has to be a decision there. Battle for three. This time it doesn't go, and it's a 3-point game. Tight one here. I am feeling a little nervous. I know it's preseason. I am feeling a little bit nervous here. Davison to Walsh inside. At the rim, past Fernando, no good. Good rebound by Bruno. Hands off to Carton. Raptors trying to get back out to a 2-possession lead. Carton straight away. Past Walsh on the screen. Lob to Fernando. Puts it in over Keita under the rim. Nice feed and nice finish. Really good pick and roll execution there by Carton and Fernando. 5-point game, 2 minutes to go. Let's do this. Davison spins off Carton. Fouled. Doesn't get the and one this time. 1:54 to go. He's going to head to the line. Time is running out, and it looks like after 82 votes, the people of the Amateur Hour Army have decided they would like to go $10 more for the hat and get the extra design on the side. I don't think we have enough time to change the outcome here, so all I can do is hope you guys like what I've got cooking up for you guys. Merch, going to get it ordered tomorrow, and I'll reveal it once I have it in hand. I'll order it up, stock the shelf back here, and reveal, and hope you guys like what you see. It's in the Lord's hands now. Unless a late flurry of votes come in on the $40 option. Ramsey to Mobo. To the rim, Mobo cannot finish. I will do some modeling shots to merch. Don't you worry. I ain't hiring no model. It's gonna be me. So it's gonna be me wearing it. Your post beer opinion sports the $40 option. Understood. I will keep that in mind on a tie. If it ties at 50% each, I will count that. But it doesn't look like we will tie here. 115, 111, 124 to go. I should probably watch, huh? Davidson, draws another foul. Is that like 4 fouls he's drawn since coming in? He could make it a 2-point game here. I'm the model. It's probably should be like iPhone footage, man. I mean, we're razor thin on margins. I can't hire a photographer. San James Malta Ultimate Tyrant. Yeah, you're the late one. 82 votes. Any other votes here? Time is running out. So shirts, pretty much confirming. Shirts will be $35. Hats, best I can do is $50 with the extra design. Seriously, that is the best I can do. Shipping will be $15 for postage. It'll be less if you're close enough. I can just bring it to you for $5. So it'll either be 15 or 5. But if you know, $15 shipping per item. However, if you order 3 items, let's say, shipping will just be the one standard price of 15. Estimated. Should be 15. Should be worldwide as well. Oh, I appreciate that, Zan James. Definitely. Well, I'm praying this is a successful merch drop, and if we can do more in the future, I'd love to work with some design contacts. That'd be fantastic, and I'd love to support some local talent as well. All right, 115, 113. Time to get in this shit. Less than a minute to go. Up 2. Davison to Walsh. 3 on the shot clock. Walsh to the rim, lays it in. Cannot get the stop, and it is tied. Timeout, Darko. Raptors bench not been able to seal the deal. Still time to do it, but have not been able to score enough here. My Instagram is this. Same with my Twitter. But as of right now, the merch designs are finalized. It's just a case of what design we go with for the hat. But in the future, that'd be great. And in the future, so long as the first merch drop does well, I guess. I mean, if it doesn't like go as hope, I can always just decrease the amount of this product I order. Although I don't know, I'm already going like pretty min. Anyways. Let's hope it goes well. It ain't up to me anymore. No free throws in the quarter for the Raptors, indeed. H on the purple or red. Well. Oh, if you're history, that's even better. I have a friend who's in this stat. Hopefully he likes it. Yeah, so the design will have color to it, which will add some pop to it. But the logo will be either white or black, depending on the color of the hat. Anyways, do I think Darko's a good offensive coach or a defensive coach? Pretty good offensive coach. He's not a good defensive coach. All right, 40 seconds. DJ Carden in the paint, stripped by Davison. Loose ball battle, gets it to Carton somehow, to the rim, tries to throw it down and is fouled. Wow, hustle play there by Battle to keep that possession alive. And hopefully, if Carton does his job at the line, it can turn into 2 points here for the Raptors. Carton tried to mash that. Wow, Keita does a great job of taking away 2 points. But it was I was about to say, it was a battle for the ball. Jamison Battle won it. Keita does well to recover, but he fouls Carton hard there to take away the bucket. Carton can get the points at the line. First free throw is good. Second free throw makes it a 2-point game. It's preseason. I'm nervous. It's preseason. I'm nervous here, man. Andre in the chat said, what's up the rotation? Well, it's preseason. You got to get the bench guys in, give them some minutes. And great opportunity to give them some high-pressure minutes. Under that duress, DJ Carton knocks down both free throws. 117, 115, 29 and a half seconds to go. So Celtics can give themselves 2 possessions if they go quickly here. So we'll see. Raptors up 2 with 29 and a half seconds to go. And the more we discuss the merch, the more votes we have on the AH logo in the front plus a side design. So it looks like we're going to go with that. That's exciting to me. My initial concept in my head for the design was brought to life. And I'm happy I get to share that with you guys. I just hope you guys like it. I do. So I'm going to wear the shit out of this stuff. How is GSP still doing these commercials, dude? Shout out Bet99. But this GSP commercial, I don't know. Use the link in the description to sign up to Bet99 Sportsbook today. If you're going to bet anyways, you may as well use the affiliate code with Amateur Sports. Check the link in the description. All right, guys. Barnes, unfortunately, will go 1 rebound away from a triple-double tonight, but can the Raptors still snatch the win? 117-115. 29.5 seconds to go. Harper to Davison. For the win? Oh, he nails the 3. Wow. Davison has come in and made big play after big play. And that puts the Celtics up by 1. And they did go 2 for 1 there. Wow. I mean, the defense is fantastic. Carton is all over him. That's a ridiculous shot. There's nothing you can do about it. God damn. That's tough. Beards survive. You drink the sorrows away. There was a comment earlier that said when the starters left the game, we were up by quite a bit. I'll take that as a win. I won't disagree with that. Regardless of the outcome, I'd love to win, but regardless of the outcome, it was a great game by the Raptors. It would be a shame if the Celtics bench beat our bench like this, and we don't get one in the win column for preseason. But it was a good game by the Raptors, regardless. But 25.8 seconds. One thing I did not like about Darko's rookie season as head coach: drawing up the last play. What has he got for us here? What has he cooked up? Are we going to go quick shot? Chance to get a rebound? I would take our time here. I'd take our time here. Look for a good shot. Battle to inbound. Carlson on the floor with Mobo, Carton, and Ramsey. And battle to inbound. Carton sizes up Davison. Running a couple moves here. Nobody open, so Carton's going to have to come up with something. Stumbles. Out to Carlson. This is bad. Maybe they call it. Oh, no more timeout. Oh, a foul call on Davison. So Carton will head to the line. A chance to give the Raptors a lead. 11.7 seconds to go here. This is a bit behind. It's 118-117 for the Celtics. DJ Carton is at the line. .7 seconds. Carton at the line. First free throw ties the game at 118. Second free throw coming up for Carton to take the lead. Celtics have a timeout and can advance the ball. Carton's second free throw is good, which thankfully means we probably won't have to sit through overtime in a preseason game. 11.7 seconds. Walsh inbound. Celtics not using the timeout. Davison has been hot since coming in. Double comes. Ramsey switches. Walsh attacking over Carlson. No good. The Raptors will snatch the win. Great defensive stand in the final moments. Raptors bench all over Carlson for the great piece of help defense. And look, it's preseason, but it's always nice to beat the Boston Celtics. Raptors win 119-118. That will do it. Wow. I mean, look, it wouldn't have mattered if they lost. It still would have been a good performance. It would have been an enjoyable watch. But just to cap it all off, oh, he got the block in the end, too. It wasn't just a contest. It was a block at the rim. Oh, it was a foul. Oh, he fouled the shit out of him. Oh, no. He didn't foul him. Sorry, he didn't foul him. He didn't block him either. Sorry, that was a good angle. He didn't foul him. He didn't block him either. It was a good contest, and he deterred the shot, and he's the reason they won the game because of that. Yeah. It would have been a good performance regardless, but it's nice to get the win there. Awesome. I'm happy. We got a post-game show coming up. But hey, Raptors win. That deserves a like. Smash that like button. Would appreciate it. Smash the like button if you have enjoyed tonight. And let's get into our post-game show. Nice. Gratuity got the bag. I'm going to buy all he has. That'd be very gracious of you. $50 hats. It looks like it's going to be the winner on the poll. 91 votes. I know it's pretty close, but we're going to go with the majority here. Hopefully the ones who voted for the logo, no logo on the side, will also like the hat. So prices are pretty much finalized. They won't go any higher than this. If I can make it lower, I will. I don't think I will really be able to. Shirts are going to be $35. Hats are going to be $50. Shipping is going to be $15 if it's going through postage. $5 if it is through me, and you're close enough for me to just bring it to you. Or you can meet me at Union Station, and we can coordinate something like that. Fine with that, too. I just want to make it cheaper, a cheaper option for y'all. But it'll be $15 for shipping. 1 item, 3 items, whatever. We can combine the shipping. That will be it for the merch. I'm going to put the order in tomorrow. It looks like the side design has won. But let's jump into now our post-game show, ladies and gentlemen. It was a brilliant performance by the Raptors, regardless of how it ended, regardless of if they would have won or not. But it still feels pretty damn good to beat the Boston Celtics, even if it is a preseason game. Let's break it all down for you in tonight's post-game show. And for the win, guys, if you liked it, you enjoyed it, being with me here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Let's jump into things here. The Raptors, great night. Like I said, excellent performance, especially from the starters. A lot of ridiculous plus-minus numbers that we're going to be going through the box score in just a moment here. But last 5 or so minutes, Raptors up by 10, decided to go with the bench. Give them minutes. It's preseason. I understand. So, it felt like regardless of what happened in the game, even if the Celtics were to come back, it felt like the Raptors kind of earned the win. Celtics make a late push with their bench against our bench. They almost snatched the game with a ridiculous Davison 3, but in the end, DJ Carden makes a couple free throws. Great defensive stand by Brandon Carlson at the end of the game as well to seal the win. And hey, if you're going to play well, it feels even better to win, and the vibes will be a lot sweeter in that Raptors locker room after this game with the 119-118 win. Well, where do we begin? We begin with the first quarter where the Raptors were hot. 46-27 was the score in the first quarter. Celtics brought it back and actually led at halftime, but it was a flurry of threes in the first quarter, led by Scotty Barnes. He missed his first 3, made 4 in a row after that. I think the next 3 baskets the Raptors made were Scotty Barnes threes. And he hit 4 in a row in pretty quick succession. Ended up going 5 of 9 from 3, 10 of 17 from the field, 1 rebound away from a triple-double, but he had 10 assists and 26 points. Much better demeanor today compared to the last Celtics game, where it just felt like he was lacking engagement in the first half, better second half. Brought it for the full game today, the full 30 minutes he played, which is awesome. Grady Dick, also a huge catalyst in that early run, was 3 of 3 from 3 to start the game. Unfortunately, will end 3 of 8 from 3, but 12 of 21 from the field with 27 points leading the way for the Raptors and 6 rebounds will go a long way to helping Grady Dick with his confidence, especially after a pretty rough performance in the last one against the Celtics. If there was a debate about Grady Dick being the 5th starter for the Raptors, feel like today put that one to bed. He was fantastic, scoring at the rim, scoring in mid-range, scoring from 3, and making good decisions everywhere. More of that, please, from Grady Dick. Others, starters that were impressive, Jakob Poeltl, 15 points, 16 rebounds, 6 of 8 from the field, plus 25 in this one. I seriously don't understand why people don't like Jakob Poeltl. He's fantastic, and the Raps are way better with him. Defensively, he's fantastic. He's a great interior scorer. He's just what this team needs right now. And he turned, today, October 15th, the day of this game, he turned 29 today. He's not even 30 yet, nor will he be for another year. So age is still on his side. He's not an athletic player that needs to be limber or anything. He's going to be fine for years to come. He's a great player to have. Unreal performance, 15.6 yards plus 25. Did not lead the way in plus minus because that honor goes to Ochai Agbaji. Plus 29 in 31 minutes, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 7-11 from the field. A much more aggressive Ochai Agbaji for this one. That's what we want to see. That's Agbaji earning rotation minutes. Got the start here and showcases why. Much, much better from Ochai Agbaji in this one. David Mitchell, I said before the game, I want to see improvement on offense. I want to see more involvement. You know, the passing has been great. The distribution has been great. People tried to con me into thinking his defense was overrated when they traded for him. Not the case. Fantastic defender. Need to see more offensive involvement. He's going to have a big role this season. He's going to be leading the second unit according to Darko this season. Got to add on some points. How about 3 of 6 shooting from 3? Great stuff. 10 assists in this one. Good defense all the way through. 9 points as well, plus 8. Off the bench, not Boucher's best. Fernando continues. The stats actually look okay, but continues to kind of not be great. Jason Battle looked fantastic, and I bring up Fernando here because Fernando's contract is guaranteed if he makes the Raptors opening day roster. It's guaranteed for the full year. He doesn't make the Raptors opening day roster, contract's over, no more money owed to him. So he's fighting an uphill battle to make the roster, and it's a bigger battle with a guy like Jamison Battle playing the way he did. 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. Tough minutes late for the bench, but I thought Battle played well. Not sure this is a guy that's going to make that roster spot. He's on an Exhibit 10 deal, but I don't really see a big role for Fernando. He's just not playing that well in preseason, so I'm okay to cut him, just have an open roster spot. And hey, Battle wouldn't be a horrible guy to take a chance on. As far as the battle for rotation spots, Jonathan Bobo certainly not really doing himself any favors of getting in there. 14 minutes today, minus 30 in those 14 minutes, and it felt like it. Struggled on defense, got burned a bit too easily. I don't really see what his role is defensively. He's not a good rim protector, not good enough at least, and he's not good enough on the perimeter either. Tough to really find a role for him there, and especially on offense, not an assured passer. Doesn't really know what he wants to do with the ball when he gets in the paint. Doesn't really have a plan, so it's tough to find minutes for him, I think, in the regular season. He's a working progress. He's a project sort of player, so we'll see. Some G League time, I think, is definitely needed there. Others off the bench, Brandon Carlos gets 1 minute, makes a really good stop to end the game to give the Raptors the win as Walsh was driving for the winning layup. Shed, 6 minutes, tough night for him. Good defender, but Jesus, stop running. Like, we ran a few offensive sets for him to shoot in mid-range. He's got no jumper. That's it. Ramsey also struggled again here. Ramsey's Exhibit 10. He'll be in the G League. DJ Carton's two-way. He'll be in the G League. Brandon Carlson, right? Two-way guy, 1 minute here. Yeah, Brandon Carlson. He'll be in the G League. But Mobo's not a two-way guy or an Exhibit 10 guy. He's a 31st overall pick. Oh, they adjusted exactly. He was only minus 28, actually, so I guess we'll be okay there. Oh, we have the little Raptor joining us. What are you doing, buddy? Come say hi. Come say hi. Come here. Ooh. What you got to say to the people? She's getting big. All right. Oh. Okay, go. Go out. Almost done. Oh, almost done. Little interruption there. No problem. Yeah, only minus 28. Not as bad as I thought. Not good. Moving on to the team stats here. Raptors started the game 10 of 12 from 3. And it's good that they did because they shoot 15 of 43, which means they made 5 of their next 22. Or 21. So, yeah, that early flurry was enough. And a very good third quarter, actually, against the Celtics starters, which set the tone for the game. I thought the Celtics, after taking the lead right before half, after being down by 19 after the first, I thought the Celtics would run us over in the second half. Great third quarter. That was the Raptors starters at their best from preseason, because the first quarter, as much as it was awesome, they started 10 of 12 from 3. That's why they were winning. But when they dug in and had to start playing proper basketball, didn't have the hot hands from 3, that's when you saw them, I think, at their best in the third quarter of this game. End up shooting 50% from the field here. Hold the Celtics to 41%. They got out free throwed 28-13, but still win the game. Testament to their scoring today and testament to the rebounding. 57 rebounds to 36. We'll take it. Good win, man. All over the shop. An impressive win by the Raptors, after basically getting dumped by the main Celtics a couple nights ago. Good response. I know they lost by 4 in the end, but great response by this team to come out with a different attitude and a different demeanor. I'm very happy. I mean, you can't control always how well you play. You can control how hard you try. And there was a lot of effort in today. Certainly something had to have been said, and the response was there. So the fact that they're able to rally like that, I like that a lot. One more preseason game hopefully follows suit as this one. I'm very, very excited for that. For more Raptors content like this, for virtually every Raptors game, you got to be subscribed to the channel, support what we do, and please make sure as well you drop a like on the channel. We'll see you again for the next one. I will be available for that next one, the Raptors, Friday, October 18th against the Brooklyn Nets. We go live at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Post-game show goes up the next morning. All right, chat. This is where we're at. Let's go through a bit of the chat here. Let's finish this off. I voted for you. It's hard to make a choice. We can't see it, but either way, I'm getting one. Appreciate that, MK. I know you're voting blind, so I understand. I hope you guys like it. You just have to kind of take my word for it. I really like it. I wanted the $50 version to win, not for the money. I make less on the $50 hat compared to the $40 hat. I've done my math on both. So I want the more expensive because I think it's cooler, and I think it adds a little bit of a unique touch to it that brings it to life a little bit more. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to order the merch tomorrow. Hopefully get it in hand fairly quickly. When I get it in hand, I'll reveal it to you guys. And when I reveal it to you guys, it'll be available to you. So shirts will be graphic tees, $35. Black and white versions of the hat will be $50. Shipping will be $15 per order, unless you order like 20 things. Then we'll have to come up with some sort of solution. But we will, if you do, we'll come to an agreement. But yeah, order the shirt, both hats, $15 shipping. You order just shirt, $15 shipping. Stickers will be up as well, $3 for a sticker as well. I'll probably do some sort of bundle deal, 3 for a sticker, 5 for 2, something like that. But if you order merch, I'll throw in a free sticker, so you don't have to buy the stickers on top of the clothing. But if you want just stickers, you can do that as well. What else we have here? Grady going to average 13 points per game. That's what I'm feeling, and I think that's very, very good if he does do something like that. Would you give Carlson the roster spot as third center and give Battle the 2A? No, I don't think Carlson's good enough for that spot. I think it's debatable if he's worthy of that 2-way spot at the moment, to be honest. I just have that roster spot open, and I'd see what Battle can do on that Exhibit 10 deal, playing with the Raptors 905. Yeah, nice win for Canada men's national team soccer. Jonathan David scores late. Kyle Laren scores earlier to win 2-1. Both your strikers scoring, winning at home. That's great to see. Will Jacoby play in the last preseason game? It doesn't look like he's healthy, unfortunately. I would really like to see him in action, though, and it would really be beneficial to him to get up to speed for the NBA, but it doesn't look like that is going to happen. Did I get a Scotty Barnes purple jersey? I will not be getting a Barnes one. I will be getting a RJ Barrett one, but not yet. I have a couple big upfront costs coming. I have to front the cost for the merch. So all the merch, by the way, is going to be distributed by me. So any item that gets shipped out will be packaged professionally, like I would expect something to be packaged if I were buying it. Hats will be shipped in boxes with waterproof bagging inside. Shirts will be packed in the waterproof packaging. I'll have eyeballs on every product that gets shipped out. You can rest assured that it's being shipped in a way that won't damage the product in any way whatsoever. And I'll give my own seal of approval to every product that's going out. I didn't want to go. Last time we did merch, first of all, I released some stuff that infringed on some copyright. So I got banned off of the website I was using. But basically, we used a middleman, and it cost us way too much for the products that weren't up to probably the quality I would have liked them to have been. I've personally picked out the shirt that the stuff is, the design is going to be printed on. I hired an artist to come up with the graphic design for the shirt and for the hats. I'm really excited for how everything is turning out. I personally picked what the hat is going to be as well. So again, I've gone through quite a vigorous process of picking what the stuff is going to be printed on, how it's going to be done, who it's going to be done by, and what it's going to look like. So I'm really excited because I think the merch is going to look fantastic. The mock-ups look great, and I just hope you guys also feel like it's I hope that you also really like it when it does release very, very soon. I probably can ship to Malta. For international shipping, I did estimate what it would cost to ship to England just to see, and it's still like pretty close in line with the shipping cost to and I looked at Australia as well. It's not far off of a Canadian or US shipping address. So if you do want merch and you're not in Canada or US, we'll work to come up with the best solution possible. I can't make any promises, but I'm hoping I can still keep it at $15 shipping. I've taken a bit extra on the margin. Shipping's actually going to cost more than $15, but I've taken a bit of extra on the product. So the product's going to cost a little bit extra. So you're paying a bit of shipping there, but the shipping cost will be $15 if that makes sense, just to make it like a clean 15. Seriously, I'm doing the best I can. I'm not in this for like the profiting on this. The first batch here is just going to be, if you want it, you can get it. Let's make some cool shit for the community. I don't know how merch isn't out yet. When I have it, you'll see it. Nobody knows except for me and very few people what the merch looks like. Nobody knows yet, but I know it looks. I really like it. I hope you guys do as well. I can't guarantee it'll be better than your vintage Terrence Davis jersey, but it'll be more wearable than it. So that will do it, guys. You've seen the design, Adam. I have shown you already, so you know. I'm pretty sure I've shown you. Anyways, that will do it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the feedback on the poll. We're going to go with the $50 option because the poll, a lot of votes, 55%. We're going to go with that, and I wanted to do that one. Anyways, that's what we got. Did I watch The Joker? It is bad, they say. Yeah, it's bad. Probably not quite as bad. Like, people really hate it. It's bad. It's bad. It's not worth going to see in theaters, for sure. Absolutely not worth going to see in theaters. It's bad. All right, guys. I'll be here all night. I can't. I got to go. Love you all. Love you too. I'll see you tomorrow for a video and Friday for another watch along. Oh, shit. I forgot how to end the stream. There we go. There we go.